Yeah, Topanga, she's the first, so...
Again, that's kind of where
Yeah,
the...
I know. I know,
there's...
I know this is where Gene asked me to host, so...
Yeah, it's just because
Hello.
people will join the one that we normally have to join.
No, I know, so...
It's like the first one we see.
Yeah, that's true. I think I have to restart my Amogus. I think it's really upset with me. You know what? I have a question. Do people have the regular account of us 4.0.6 dev 4 installed?
Yes.
I have the one that was linked.
Yeah. I have it.
I have it, and if I can link to
I have.
in Ricky's server if you need it.
I don't have a dev version of 4.0.6.
I have it.
I just have the one that we downloaded for the lobby.
Can someone send it to me and we will just switch mods? Because I really do prefer just to host the room, and it's a thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, alright. I can send it quickly. 1 second.
Alright, thank you.
Can I be sent it too then, please? Because I don't have it.
You could also just remove the extra things.
I could just post it in. Is there a room
yeah,
I could just post the link in?
Scylla, you can just remove the extra things in the BepNX folder.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of terrible
It
things.
really isn't.
It
Not
sounds like I
really.
took up the files, but...
It's just going into the BetterCrewLink and BetterCrewLink, right?
Yeah. Plugins and then
Plugins,
the extra
and then
things.
just get rid of, and then just delete extra things. The only downside is if someone joins and they haven't deleted it, and they click on the ready button, it crashes everything. But
yeah,
that's not
so let's just have Baron send it to me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, but we don't
It's
have
fine,
it
it's
yet.
just an easier solution.
Which channel should I? I have the link. Which channel should I post it in?
Then.
You rather 5 minutes of downloading as opposed to 4 clicks.
Alright, everybody didn't delete it. But just make sure you copy your, just make sure you copy your folder.
Oh wait, are we doing this with no extra things?
Who else wants the
we're
link?
just gonna delete the extra things.
Yeah.
I don't know, DJ, do you still want the link from Baron? For the other one?
It's okay. If we're using this one, it's fine.
Oh, hi, B. How are you, B?
Yes, this is
Good.
indeed the best part.
Okay.
The farting around. Yeah, I'm lucky. I have 2 copies of Among Us. One that's normal 4 and one that's this. So I just renamed the folder and it's good.
Oh yeah, I have multiple. It's just this is
Yeah.
the most recent one that I have because I haven't played since the charity one.
Ah,
I forgot to
valid.
change my game.
Oh, okay.
Among
Alright,
Us.
so...
I literally just have to rename a couple folders and everything is installed.
delete extra things. And then I should be all good to go. Alright.
Stream mode.
Yeah, I guess I didn't clarify which mod I was using with Gina, so she didn't tell me that it needed to be paid host.
Whoops.
Which is fine.
Gina in this lobby? Oh, late.
Gina will be here, yes. She's just running a little late. But yeah, welcome. Hi, everybody. I'm hoping to make this a weekly lobby if it goes well.
That'd be fun.
Are we, That was a question I was gonna ask. My brain's turned off. Give me a moment.
It's okay.
Yeah, just tell your brain no.
Thinking is stupid.
Oh yeah, are we doing NA then?
Yes, then it
Yes.
would be NA.
Modded NA or regular?
Regular.
Modded NA I think is broken.
Modded NA, I believe, is updated for the new version of Among Us that 5.0 is using, and as a result no longer works with anything older.
Okay,
Which
so yeah.
is a really weird choice.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, let me make her own.
Yep. Finally, I can earn beans. I haven't been able to earn beans forever.
I'm sad because I can't own anything towards the pushing one.
Aw.
Because that's only compatible in newer versions of Among Us, and 4.0.6 is compatible with.
I wasn't on for the HoloLive stuff, Sag. No VTuber stuff for me.
I think I can work on the one for the Destiny one. Which is funny because I don't really care about Destiny, but the costumes are cool.
Hello, Echo.
I have the snacks one.
Oh, we're doing proxy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was just trying to see because my proxy's really, really annoying and really terrible.
Yeah, I love proxy, right?
Yeah, it's just my... it either picks up like a ton of stuff or like nothing right.
Again,
Yeah.
the title of my
But
stream
I
is
love
like,
proxy. Okay.
yeah, it's fun. It's
I
like,
haven't
yeah,
done proxy in a long time.
I have
I
never
know-
played a proxy.
yeah.
honestly.
It's fine. Go on.
Chelsea's in waiting room.
Yeah.
I know, she's a Phil.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
right.
just realized we are missing a Wilford.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
that
covered
was
this
over-
while you were
yeah.
deafened.
Yeah, Wilford is gonna be a little late, Detective is gonna be a little late, and DCV is also gonna be a little late.
Okay, what did
I'm
you
here
put
today.
vote?
Give me banana.
Oh, this is okay.
And me?
Oh, do I click allow access? Or I have a think about firewall.
Yes, allow access.
Okay. I shall deafen in Discord.
Yeah, once you have it working, please deafen in Discord.
I have proxy working, but until I have the code. Oh wait, never mind. There's a
Yeah.
code right
The
there.
code is in the coach channel.
I am oblivious.
It is okay. Alright, let's see what one worked.
Voice, have it set to the voice changer.
So yeah, you sound like you're Philium.
Yeah. So this is what I mean by my microphone sounds like it's picking up everything.
Mine's showing that I'm constant broadcasting. I don't know why.
Alright.
It's static.
Forgot this is the one
No,
thing
no, it
that kept
isn't.
the voice mod.
Sora. Oh, Sora's definitely in Discord.
My good
I
or
advocate muted only.
Yeah, you good.
it's still picking up the background. Jesus.
Yeah. This loud at all?
I don't think so. I've turned people down and they still sound the exact same volume, so that's great.
I switched to my other
What? Is it voice distance? Oh, that's better.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, sensitivity.
Is it fine now?
Yeah.
The only reason why
You
I
hear
was
me?
asking was I've been trying to fix this microphone for so long.
I said you shouldn't need fixing.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mic okay?
Yeah.
Testing.
Japan to speak real quick, please.
Hello, how is this? How is this?
Yeah. Adjusting people.
Chelsea.
Why is my game broken? What is happening?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually. Hold on.
Got a cute little moth.
Well, this is. What's
Me.
princess?
My destroy sound barriers with my sneezes. I'm sad. My hat does not show up on the thing.
Yeah, let's talk about that in game.
Yeah. I'm trying to have Spotify in the background and it keeps giving me ads about healthcare.
Question, Dorje.
Hi.
Or putting up insects without extra things?
Yes, without extra things. What time is it where you are, so I know what 8 is?
Oh, sorry. I mean in an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay,
8
got it.
Mountain
Got
time.
it. Okay, yeah, that's when Gina will be here, so that's fine.
I hate.
And then I'd like to wait for Wilfred and G Speed. I don't know when G Speed's coming, but Wilfred was just running one extra game in Valor, so we'll see.
We'll have to start
Yeah, when you
sooner
do this whole
eventually, of course, just
Wait
because
for everyone
NA
thing,
lobbies
then everyone's
close.
like, everyone has to be late.
G Speed is here. G Speed is here.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And BetterCrewLink.
Yes, better for Link.
Which
Oh,
I
G
randomly
Speed is
opened
here.
and
You're
updated the
right.
other day.
Turn on your
Just
fucking
put
brain, Remy.
Off on the mic to anyone else.
Yeah, so then we're just missing Wilfred.
North America?
Yes, NA.
Or but
yeah,
if it's not
NA
started,
because I
then
don't have the host thing
probably
for
get
the
booted.
Omega server.
Hey, Doge.
Aw.
Doge's using
Hello.
that.
I haven't finished my dinner.
Do 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 do.
Doge is using my.
Alright,
I didn't know that I had this.
let me look at Wilfred's streams, see where they're at.
Sick today.
Also the
Sick?
sir.
Always freaking sick.
Always be sick.
Who are we missing besides Wilfred? Am I just stupid?
No.
No.
There are 11 people in the lobby right now, and 13 signed up, so we're in theory
Oh,
missing 2
Sai.
people.
11 and 11 now.
Is he just her?
It was the other Phil. That's a chair.
Looking at Baron's head. It is a very cute pointer.
What's wrong with my head? It's a perfectly normal Among Us head. There's nothing going on.
Here, I want to eat it. Eat the spider.
This is
Yeah, it
just
kind of
this
looks like
is
a cookie, but I'm pretty sure it's
this
like
is just
a spider
Spooter.
of some sort.
Spooter is my friend.
Delicious.
You guys sound okay?
Yeah, he's on fire.
Spooter is a good girl.
I've been told my mic that's in and out for better for Link, so. Yeah. Oh. Your outfit?
Yeah, I think I'm a I feel like I'm a female scientist.
Hey, you kind of look like one.
More
Does
looks like
anyone
you're
have
writing
science
poetry at a
questions?
small coffee
Look
shop.
like a huffy.
Does anyone have any science questions? No?
Hey, Will Wood. I haven't played since the charity stream.
You continue to hate Tia with far too much of a passion.
GJ first. Go GJ first.
No. Let's
Wait, no, last. I always get this back.
Oh my
I
god,
always get
Princess
this
has
back.
got a gun already. Princess has a gun already. Princess, are you using the, are you gonna be using proxy or using in-game chat?
I'm gonna use a local.
Okay,
Effective.
alright.
Hunter.
And if you
Hunter.
do not know, Princess is my mother. I shall give her hugs.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a censored word. Apparently, the filter censors the word crack. Lol.
Alright, I don't know.
This is gonna be like
I don't know where
10
Sai
minutes
is,
given
but
it's
we're gonna
full.
play one game because otherwise we're gonna lose the room, and if he's not here, we're gonna bring in the
impulse, so we are one impulse.
Oh, we are shit, thank you.
You're on the last
It's fine. Just turn on 3 neutral killers and call it a day.
Thank you.
Someone's mic.
All the other settings are okay though, right? Okay.
Who's on?
Full pass
What?
are off. Bar updates meetings. Player speed is right. Discussion, voting.
Well, I hate
Everything
to say
looks
it, I would
okay
probably do it
otherwise.
now because we're getting close to the time.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay. As long as it's 2 and 2.
Alright, if settings are fucked up,
Good.
just ignore it.
Yeah.
Or keep an eye on it and then let them know afterwards.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
maybe
maybe.
casual.
Mimi stuff that
Mimi
isn't
casual.
killing DJ first.
Yes, maybe stuff that is not
Who goes
killing
in
DJ
first? Got
first.
it.
Good luck, everybody. Oh my god, remember to
Good
deafen.
luck.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh my
Like
god,
deafening.
remember to deafen? Deafen?
Throw it. No. Are you bad?
What are you doing here?
Hello. His head. I salivate's weakness.
Away from me!
Hello.
Hello, friends.
And I'm kind of the opposite of a friend, but I can't do anything to you.
You big panda.
Yes. I'm what?
Okay. Well, I can't do anything for you anymore.
Oh.
I already did my thing. Where am I? Where's the body? On lights?
I could vouch for B. Rose, is your proxy messing up again? Is proxy...
Door and I don't have to hear you talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to fix my sensitivity. Hang on.
There we go.
Right, no problem.
Okay.
Panda, out of curiosity, who are you running from?
Me.
Yeah, it was DJ, but I think I lost you somewhere around lower engine. So where'd you go? Because the spy's on lights.
Yeah.
I went to reactor to do the site.
Oh god, Sora. Okay, well, that's Sora.
There's honestly, like, no real way to tell if that was crew or not. Like, Sora
Oh
just
no,
does
totally.
Wait, you actually.
Yeah, and every imposter can guess.
Bullshit.
Every imposter neutral can guess.
I thought he was aware of something.
He sounded a little quiet.
I didn't actually expect that.
Yeah, you've been
Is
kind of
that
far
better?
from your mic.
I didn't know that.
Oh no, maybe it's on my end. Hold on. Let's see what your volume's at.
Is that better?
Let's see. Where's DJ?
Endless elements.
Here you are.
Commission that hat. I still love it.
I love
You
it.
talk now?
Well,
Oh yeah, you're still really low, huh? You're still really low.
Let me turn up my mic volume.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna skip. I have to tell you about the mod.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
good
you
meeting.
for the friendship vote.
Good meeting.
I'm alive.
There was really no
It's not been
difference
put
from
on
the
me.
last time you asked.
I'm gonna do this and that, and then this again. I'm gonna stab someone.
Well, don't stab me.
Much better.
Yes.
Dancing bean. Follow the dancing bean.
I give you hugs.
Are you bad? Are you bad? You're not?
Hello.
I'll let you do the joke later, okay?
I see a flash behind me of a dead body. Is Altruist on? Sorry, what? Is Altruist on? Only because I thought I was reporting War's body, and then I was suddenly reporting Princess's body, and War's body didn't pop up. So I think I might have accidentally interrupted an Altruist.
Cackling.
What?
Oh.
You guys can hear me, right? No.
I can. DJ,
Yeah, Baron
if
is
you can hear
speaking.
Baron refresh, maybe?
Yeah.
Refreshing again.
Go on like the little CrewLink.
I'm already there, hang on. It is
Okay.
loading. Because it is thinking.
You hear Baron?
Just Baron. Baron, can you refresh?
Baron, you
that?
might need.
Can you hear me now? Testing.
Lighting up on my CrewLink.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
There we go. Yes.
It's a lot
There we
better.
Hear you.
Cool.
Okay. No, that was the problem. I pressed the refresh button and it wasn't refreshing, so it was just you guys saying refresh. I'm like, I am refreshing. It's just not.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, is Altruist on? Because what happened was I saw Princess and War there, and I went, War died, and I went to report War's body, and right as I reported War's body, it turned into Princess's body, and War's body vanished. So I'm pretty sure I accidentally interrupted an
Do you think you
altruist.
interrupted an altruist? Because one didn't show up, two
Yes.
showed up last time, and Sora gets himself out, so only one body
Correct.
hasn't shown up.
And there's no way that was a clean, because vision is really high, and I saw nobody else.
Well, you said it was just the two of them
But-
there.
Those are the
Could
only
be a
ones that I
clean,
saw,
I
yes.
feel with no one else disappearing last round.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna skip. I have to help Chelsea with how they remove after the thing.
Valid.
Just come and kill me.
I
I'll
have
be at the
another
top
vote
of
on
the
me.
material.
Now that we're on 6, I don't like it as much.
This has to be Baron.
Doesn't necessarily
Yeah,
have
do you
to.
wanna
Why
go
would
after?
Baron report the body? I would have just left.
Do you perchance have a Palkia on you?
No.
Dan, how are you?
I'm fine.
Because
Hang on. There's an emergency.
yes, they have a weakness to elements. According to English. In Google, they have a elements weakness. I guess they had a Palkia.
Huh?
Okay, so it was Swooper. That makes sense.
Yeah, I butchered my joke.
Wait, who exploded there at the end right as this got ended?
I did.
It's logged me out.
No, BI was your XC. That's why it was useless for me to do anything.
Oh.
There was never any opportunity to do anything.
Right at the
I was trying to
end.
make sense of it.
I'm
So,
fixing O2. Oh no.
Yeah, I butchered
DJ,
the joke.
DJ,
Hi.
can I make color back, please? I think we switched
Well,
colors.
I'm normally banana, or am I not?
Oh.
I'm banana right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I think you and I switched colors
sorry.
after the meeting, or you. Well,
Oh,
it's fine.
um,
No, it's alright. I can
Alicia.
be beige.
Can we talk?
The joke is, for a while on Google, Palkia's weakness was salamence instead of dragon.
stupid. That's stupid.
Hi, the room closed. I don't know what happened.
DJ.
The only person, aside from the last
Hello?
person I killed, was the person in lights.
No one
and I
else
didn't
seemed
do
to
I
find
don't
anything.
want to lie to you, Jamar.
Okay, it's just me. Terrific.
Should have thought
Alright,
Sora.
let me.
Yeah.
Just want to lie to you.
Hold on.
So I never, Joy never answered me. You answered me saying
New
you
code
had
is
to
up.
answer. Like,
I don't
oh,
like
okay.
Well,
Hello?
that's basically an answer.
Hello, people.
New code. New code. New code.
And now I'm gonna go into Wilfred's stream and see where they are.
No, but seriously, XC is literally the worst. No, but seriously, XC is literally the worst. Testing. Am I coming through now?
Holy bad.
Okay.
Are we on random? Are we on random levels?
It's all good, no worries.
Right now, the map is scaled, but I'm sure it can randomize later.
The map is what I mean, yeah. I feel like we
yeah,
should
I'll
be
put us
random
on
map,
that,
but
hold
I
on.
don't see.
There's a lot of
Just like
settings that could be
20,
messed with.
40 or 20, 20, 60 or something.
Okay.
Don't like
30, 30, 40.
I'd rather be.
Jesus
Christ, bless you.
Jesus, that was a fire.
Bless you.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it
do it.
really helped my throat
We
out.
have to talk in game.
What the fuck do you want?
Oh my god, Sora, that was aggressive.
Test.
Wow.
Test.
I would say, worst case scenario should have Wilfred being here in about 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, I just
So
popped
I-
in their stream,
an
so
entire
but we're
another
gonna
game.
run one more.
Yeah. Well, I have a little plus.
Who got doors
I'm gonna
at?
bring in. Actually, let me just
Or-
check
or share.
DMs. No.
Yeah,
You asked
I
if
got
I was
things
good,
in
and I
the-
said I don't want to answer that, as you know.
I
because of
asked
course
if
I
you were
was
bad,
bad.
and you didn't want to answer that. If you just said yes, I would have left you alone.
I told you I was bad, and then you immediately shared me.
Chelsea.
What? What is that?
Yeah.
You did not say you were bad, you said you didn't want to answer it.
Chelsea, join us, cutie.
If you said you were bad, then I would like, okay, bye, and walk away.
Well,
Yeah?
I hope you become a boss together.
Yeah. so
Bus
thank you.
together? What did I just hear?
Imposter together.
It's a.
I hope you bus
Yeah.
together. What?
What the fuck?
See?
No.
Right in front of my son?
No, actually, that's fine. Hi, it's been a while. And if this could be C, having that lag should at least.
I haven't played Amogus since the charity stream.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
It was last month.
6 months?
Oh, last month.
That was last month.
Like, so I'm
Bring it back.
like 3 months.
It was early last month.
Oh.
I now graduated.
Hey.
Actually
Congratulations.
have 1 more year.
Noises. And now, for the hard part, job
What,
seeking.
finding a job?
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah, that is the
here?
hard part.
No.
Hey, Topanga, welcome in.
As much as I'd love to Twitch full time, I just don't have the
Does
viewership
she know
for that
she's
kind
a
of
little
thing.
Can you test your audio? Okay. Three.
I think we
Boy,
might
can
lose
I
the
tell you
lobby
something?
soon.
No, I just don't want to.
I wanted to ask, did you even read the rules in the Minecraft server?
Minecraft?
I can tell because you put Minecraft in a server that's exclusively dedicated to Minecraft.
I'm stupid, okay? Even though
Minecraft?
I'm kind of stupid.
Mike,
Let's see.
Yeah, I had a dumb idea for a server, so I invited a bunch of friends.
Butcher, why are you
If you're
just?
interested, I'm down to ask. Enjoy your presents.
What's it? What's the point? Like,
It's
Sure.
you. I mostly play modded.
I don't know.
So that this is gonna be very vanilla plus.
Okay.
But I'll still send you the spiel if it's of any interest. Let me know.
Princess.
I've been playing as a mod pack I made with my friend, including vampires and werewolves and
So,
stuff
wait,
like that.
the last one,
Just AFK, don't kill them.
Berlin was execution.
It's night rated T,
Yeah,
right?
I was
Yeah,
made
okay.
aware of this.
Oh god.
Just want to make sure I have that typed correctly.
No worry, I got you.
missing? I got no clue what's going on. I know I'm muted. That's the point.
Baron, are you okay? Baron? Baron? Baron?
Baron, you okay?
Baron? Baron? Baron, you okay? Baron? I don't know if he's okay.
How are you? Oh, hi.
Hello. I do suggest you use
Hey,
the code
Milky.
because we're gonna lose it soon.
Yeah, there's a code in codes.
Okay, I didn't know if y'all...
It's no extra things. No extra.
Okay.
Do you want us to run one, or?
Give me just a sec, because it won't take me long to move this over.
Alright, gotcha.
It's 406, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm opening it up now. And now I gotta get my BetterCrewLinks. And I lost my fat face. Y'all need to go ahead and start it. It's taking a little bit to load up.
Okay.
I don't know what that sound means. How you
Oh my god.
That's a suspiciously long amount of time. Someone's probably... Of course I DC'd. Did anybody else DC or just me?
I think 2 people DC'd. Are you sure you have BetterCrewLink set up and are on the correct mod? That can cause you to DC and like just restart.
I'm on 3.1.2, yes. And
another thing you can.
And I'm the one who gave everybody the mod.
Yeah, another thing you can do is to go into BetterCrewLink and like set core affinity to just 1/4.
Yep.
Wait, I thought we were doing 406.
Drop a bomb at everyone and just end it there. It's so much quicker.
Vote Sora. Do not guess Sora. Vote Sora. Yeah, that would have been hilarious. That would have been awesome.
Did you guys figure out what's wrong?
Do me.
Did you guys figure out what's wrong? Or...
You can guess
We're
anyone as long
guessing
as it's not
ourselves
Sora,
out.
What's your needs to vote? So.
There's a lot of people
Yeah.
talking over each other.
We're gonna wait
It's very
75
hard to hear
seconds.
anyone. That's why I was trying
Panda,
to say.
please
Or
mute.
the other
I'm trying to
NPC.
ask. I'm trying to ask
Sorry.
Princess and Dorjay and Cheat and Baron if they're okay. Did you guys figure out what's wrong with the game?
No idea. It just booted me, and that's weird. Because
some
you guys
people
on the right
have
version?
I'm the one who gave you guys that version.
Some people have the
Wait,
thing where they
what?
always disconnect when they run BetterCrewLink.
Why did
and,
you
like sometimes they just cannot ever run BetterCrewLink. And
Wait,
one
you
thing
booted
that
up the
might
version
help.
you gave me?
Yes.
Oh, you're on the wrong version.
Oh, I missed that convo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are y'all back in lobby?
We are
Yes,
back
we
in
are.
lobby.
So
now we
I
are.
want. Did you download the link that's in the lobby list?
Oh yeah, all I have to do is rename the folder, and I'm good.
Okay, so go into that folder. Click on the Beppin folder.
The what?
Go into the mod folder. Click on the Beppin
Yep.
folder.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the plugins.
Yep.
And remove the extra things.
Just extra things, nothing else.
Yeah, just extra things. Nothing else,
I
and then run
recommend
it.
2 copies, one with, one without. But yeah, just the extra
Yeah.
things.
And then run that.
Yep.
Princess, what are you running, hun?
Huh?
Oh, Princess
What
as
are you
well as
running, hun?
DCs.
What do you mean?
What mod are you running, hun?
Same mod that everyone else has?
What mod is it?
The 406?
S? Did you
Yes.
load up the? Did you boot up your own version of 406S, or did you boot up the one without extra things?
I booted up without extra things.
Okay.
It might be because I'm also on Discord too.
Oh, you think it's just a connection issue? You think it's just a connection issue, Princess?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. What do you want to do?
I might just switch over to my laptop.
You might just what?
Switch to my laptop.
Okay. Alright, well, whichever you want to do, let me know.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, let's see if Topanga got my DM. Alright. Workers in. Baron, you back in yet?
I had to reboot Among Us with the extra things DL removed. It's loaded now. So
Alrighty.
give me like 20 seconds.
Alright, no problem. Let me ask Topanga.
That is a very interesting issue. Just had to remove a DLL and we're all good. There we go. Can everybody hear me? Nope, reloading BetterCrewLink. Hello, testing.
But 10% more sugar.
Who wants to run without her?
There we go.
10% more sugar. Extra tapioca.
Princess, do you want us to run without you, or what are you gonna do? Oh, you're in here. What am I doing?
Oh, we lost someone.
That was Princess who just left.
Princess.
That's Princess.
You know, Princess has a.
They may be switching to BetterCrewLink.
Yeah.
Sorry, to their laptop.
Their laptop, yeah.
I said this earlier to DJ.
I wanted to get one
dressed
more
up as Jess
hang up
in
for
these lobbies
Psy comes.
to make sure I bring the spirit of Jess because I miss her.
I forget. Okay.
You're fine, Wilford.
when I see a Jess in a proxy chat, I get way too happy because it's saddening because she can't play it because of her computer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dorje, for your
When
help.
I do see her in one, I get so excited because I think she's able to play it,
But
but
it's
she's not.
whichever
Never
message
played.
with everyone.
That's me.
Never played proxy.
Oh, it's so
It's-
much fun.
It's like the thing with proxy is you have to have the right group, and otherwise, because it's a lot of fun if you have the right group. If you don't,
it becomes mayhem.
it
Okay.
is.
It's like last round.
Either
even though
mayhem
you press the button,
or
like,
it becomes
yeah.
people afraid to kill and the dead just lurking for 20 minutes.
It's not about winning.
Princess.
No,
Oh,
see,
she's
with
stepping.
me, proxy, I just start a cult.
Can I join your cult?
I find people and start a cult.
Hello.
Hi.
Just play the cult version of the game that no one plays anymore.
Hey, Topanga.
Well, no. So what I do
Yeah,
is
I'm
I
sorry. I thought we
go
get one more.
and just be like, hey, do you want to see a magic trick? And then I do my magic trick, and then if they try and tell me,
Hi,
I just
Topanga. I'm
start
sorry. I thought we get one more
intro.
too.
Wilford, can I join
Hey,
your
Sai. How you doing?
Doing alright. Sorry, I'm adjusting people's volumes.
That's alright. You're a little loud. Hold on. Let me adjust you.
Wait, who is?
Sigh.
Oh, you're
One
about
not
200.
take out extra things.
Where's Sai?
Says up
Oh,
here.
Sai G.
Heyo.
It's so long. How are you?
It's been a while, yeah.
Unfortunately, I cannot adjust
Transfer
it so that I have,
defender? No,
because of the nature of the mod, I can't have the whole Discord
let's
names
run
on
this
screen
whole
thing.
lobby.
It's very tragic.
Oh, we're gonna lose the lobby.
Oh, we lost
Sai.
someone.
We lost Sai.
Oh, Sai.
Oh, Sai doesn't have the thing removed.
Yep.
We have to start without Sai. Go
Start.
down.
Sai, talk to. Hold on 1 second, guys.
So what I'm hearing is this is going great.
Sai.
I make sure I bring Jess.
Someone's
back
gotta
right
do
now.
this.
Someone's gonna DC again. Is it Baron? I bet it's Baron.
It's probably Baron. Yep. What the fuck? That's not a network strength issue. I have a beautiful network.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have a beautiful network. I don't know what it's talking about. I pay for 100 gigabyte download. Or terabyte, I mean. 1 terabyte. Okay, so it's not the extra things.
Alright, Baron, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Honestly, at this point, I wish everybody would just switch with me over to 4.0.6.
I'm confused why we didn't.
I don't know. We play a lot of extra things on the server.
I guess what's the difference anyway? Well, I guess you're probably playing game.
get Sai to join the VC so I can walk him through getting rid of it. Baron.
Yep.
So, what are you looking at right now? What are you looking at that's causing things?
The error message I get is purely server, so it appears to be connecting to the game actually launching. So presumably it's some kind of DLL that doesn't happen in the lobby, but does happen in the game.
So it's just a connection issue you're having?
It doesn't appear to be a connection issue. It appears to be specifically something that runs in the game, but not in the lobby. But it's not a connection issue, because then I'd be crashing when I load other Among Us games. Which has never been an issue.
Yeah, it literally says when I try and... Okay.
So I seen Remy shoot someone, and I was like, oh, okay, she must be the other baddie. I'm Angus, werewolf. No,
Okay.
it wasn't werewolf.
So,
No.
what are you doing it now?
Alright, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
That means gonna have everybody download a new mod, even though it's the same mod, but it's
am.
also not the same mod.
Wait,
That's
what?
modding in a nutshell.
I'm confused.
Boom, I
Not
just
unless
confused
you
everybody.
have it. Not unless you already have it.
I'm confused. What are we doing?
It's going to be in mods and resources up top. It is 4.0.6 dev 4, so if you have it, you do not need to re-download it.
If
Yes,
if anybody looks at my my name, do not question it.
Questioning it.
I do not have dev.
Alright, well, it is in the mod downloads, and it is...
So we're just going from the with extra things to the 4.0, correct?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So rename folders.
Apparently, I already have this.
Yeah,
This is mostly what I play.
Some of us probably already have it.
Correct. This is the one I was.
Downloading.
I also verified that I do not have the extra things in my thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. You know, I honestly wish I told you guys to switch earlier.
Are we doing
Sorry, it just felt
so
easier to just do it that way.
No, it's okay. I understand. It's okay.
We're not doing
What's
extra
up?
things, right?
No.
We're doing 4.0.6 dev 4. That is what we're doing. It is linked in mod downloads. It's where mods and resources up top.
I have it. I'm trying to find the folder.
I am sorry about the confusion, everybody.
No worries.
It's alright. It kind of
Yeah,
comes
it's
with the proxy territory.
Oh yeah.
That
It was
and
bound
just
to be scuffed at least a little bit.
Among Us
If-
doesn't
if-
really have native modding, so anything's going to be
sent me
messy.
DM via Discord.
Hmm? Who's
The one in mods and
Oh, nothing.
resources at 51 cost.
So, guys, who wants to hear what my win-loss ratio for this new season?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
I am a 50-50 win rate. I have lost 2, I have won 2. Apparently, and I thought I had already played my 5 for this season, but apparently I have not.
Okay.
So I'm kind of upset with that.
Do we have a new code?
We will.
Yep.
I want to make sure everybody gets the mod downloaded, okay?
I'm a third of the way done only. It's gonna take
Yeah,
another quite a few minutes.
Okay.
Oh wait,
no, it's
apparent-
I don't know.
I found the random Ronnie hat. Ronnie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Ronnie's got a hat.
Don't know who that is.
A friend of ours.
Random Ronnie's
Oh.
a streamer.
Falcone. Yay.
Okay.
Okay. Got it going. Is the code ready? Not yet. Okay.
Code is ready. I'm posting it now.
I heard there was a balcony somewhere.
Yeah, there's a falcony hat.
But we're like, yeah, let's switch
Yeah.
pods. I'm like, wait a minute, I've already been using it.
Yep.
It's really cute. I love it.
Because we were told to.
Yeah, that was the one I was on earlier, which is what
So I'm
confused me.
relaunching Among Us. Because I'm silly.
If you're having trouble with the mod, please let me know. I'm not a techie person, but I'll try to be.
I'm a techie person.
I will do this.
I'm not a techie person, but I break enough things to know what to hit.
Alright, if you are working with CrewLink, please mute or deafen or do whatever you do. So I know that you're working.
Don't know how to freaking.
No problem with Bird.
Wait, are we going back to CrewLink? Okay.
Yeah, we're still doing CrewLink.
No, so there's the whole thing.
I don't think CrewLink was causing an issue.
Every time I do it, my
I'm pretty
template's
sure
off,
CrewLink is
so
causing
it's always
Oh, you think?
Like, there are certain people that just always disconnect when they play with CrewLink, and it's like some hardware issue, but
If it
nobody's ever
continues to
really
cause an
managed to
issue,
fix
we
it.
might just play without it.
The thing I wrote in is like something that some people have tried, but I don't know if it's actually proven to fix it. And it's also kind of tedious. I think you have to do it every time you open it.
Yeah.
I got DC'd from the server. Did anyone else get DC'd?
Who got you got DC'd?
I got DC'd from the server, yeah.
Oh,
I got DC'd for a second there.
Alright,
It's
see if
something
you
about
can try to
packets.
join. Okay, she did.
Something too many packets.
Alright, is there anybody who's not in? Just Orge?
Yeah.
Just me.
And well,
Or will be?
No, not necessarily just me. I have no idea. 34 seconds left, it says.
Okay, no problem. Oh, and
Whereas
DJ's
that
trying to get
means
back in.
a minute and a half
Oh,
to
DJ's here.
do the full thing.
Okay, we got a Wilford.
Rose.
We got it.
I just realized.
No, I'm the transporter.
Yeah.
Can I get a glass of wine?
Who the fuck's talking essay? DJ! I only hear like an essay.
I cannot hear you, DJ.
Oh, feel good. Feel good. Healthy.
It's good.
DJ, I cannot hear you. Might need to refresh Crew.
Before we lift and sit around.
Kitty.
And drink a lot of iced tea. Probably really caffeine.
Do you miss me that badly, Kitty? Here. Give me
Yourself?
your nap spot back.
I'm doing pretty well.
Stressed out over the lobby, I
Too
bet.
bad. Stressed out over what?
Over the lobby. Every time people try to run a lobby and they haven't done it before, or I mean, I don't know if they've done it before, it's like so many things that can
Heck,
go
I've
wrong.
run lobbies before and they still break all the
As soon as
time.
one gets fixed, another thing goes wrong, and then
Oh, let's go. Greg is getting wine.
He's a fucking 1950s housewife.
Bro, have you seen me when I play cooking?
Bye, Kitty.
No, he was up the entirety of Codenames just cleaning his house.
If you can hear me, check DMs, please.
Was he actually doing it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And play.
No, he does this every time. I don't think he's ever ran a lobby where he hasn't tried cleaning his house mid-lobby before.
Oh, Greg always does that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose the lobby soon.
It was kind of glitch's point.
I'm gonna lose the lobby soon.
Who left?
One left, but we're gonna lose the lobby soon because of inactivity.
Alright.
And Rose isn't saying
We could just do a killers only run.
It's here.
That never goes wrong.
10 seconds.
Alright, did DJ
So
end
you
up
know,
leaving?
y'all
Or no,
know
he did?
I'm gonna stay for a couple of games because I'm starting to feel like crap.
They.
They, I thought it was she and that.
Imagine putting in a
This is she
Oh,
then.
okay. Okay.
in like chicken thing, putting corn, sausage, butter, shrimp, potatoes, oil, cooking it all together.
Okay.
I want to stay longer, but I feel like absolute
We're
crap.
actually ready to play.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. Totally understand.
Let's say start soon because the servers are about to go down.
Yeah, I'm starting.
Just the 1 second the server shuts down.
Yep. Can't wait for that to happen.
It's me,
Oh
I'm
no,
barking.
here we go again.
Oh no.
Better not.
Yep, I'm
Oh,
barking. It's all me.
no, yes! Yes!
No
Not
DCs.
evil for once, let's go!
I'm fast as
No.
We're all gonna die.
Fake keys. Everybody fake keys. Everybody fake keys.
Faking keys.
Oh god, everyone's so loud. Goodbye.
Everybody talk. It's great.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
I love this.
Everybody's talking at
Hell
once.
yeah.
Nope, not going over there. It means
Hey
murder.
government, how you doing?
You know what I am?
I am sniffing the floor.
Wanna come in my hole?
Why are you sniffing the floor?
Well, great start.
Good.
Did already? Good start. Good start.
Ready?
Leave me alone. I'm just hanging out.
And Glitcher, but like, Glitcher claims to be sniffing the floor, so I'm suspicious.
Suspicious.
No, the floor is nice to smell, especially when you don't have a sense of smell. It makes it so you can actually smell the poo.
What?
What?
Oh my.
Hey, they're just,
Oh my god.
I'm skipping. They're just,
Wait, who's Jester? Who do we need to not vote?
I like falling down the rabbit
government
hole.
is jester.
Oh, valid. That completely makes
No,
sense.
she's the Jess.
Honestly, voting them. I hate this role.
I'm voting myself. Self
Hey,
love.
that role doesn't mean you can- I haven't had
No,
this
Remy,
role
you're
in forever and I
definitely
love it.
I don't even want to know.
You're definitely not the imposter.
I'm swapping, man.
Definitely not the imposter.
Rose gets more votes than the government
Not the
does.
imposter, even though you
No.
did this kill.
The imposter.
Totally did this kill. 100% did this
Yep,
kill.
yep.
With me, Sora.
Someone say my name.
Rude.
Me.
Hey, thank you for opening this door for me.
I need you to protect me.
Okay.
Rude.
Oh shit. He's in there getting horrifically breamed. Oh.
Everyone ready for the bomber? 3, 2, 1.
Hey. Okay, bye. Hey government, hey Sai, you want to do it again? You want to do it again?
Fun. I'm honestly a
Oh!
shithole.
Excuse me.
I will let you know. Bad.
Oh.
I shall.
I did have
Gee, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, kid.
Just
Fuck
very
you, throw
far. I
them.
weigh like 2 pounds. Don't weigh a lot.
Yeah, but also, how strong is Scylla? You have to factor that in.
Not strong at all. Not strong at all.
Oh, very. She's a very strong woman.
Okay, so how about this? I trust you about as far as I can throw you.
It's very far. It's way too far.
Alright, well, what I saw was Glitcher striking down Sai.
Yeah, no, like
We
I said,
gathered
I
that.
struck
Prime
down-
of his life.
I mean, yeah, no, I told you that's exactly what I did. I
Sure
struck
claim.
Alright,
down
well,
with the gun.
I'm an accomplice to this crime, so I'm voting myself.
If the double shot
Honestly,
doesn't
the
kill
fact
Glitcher,
that
I say
Glitcher
we don't
hasn't
vote.
been guessed
Wait,
yet
no, I
either
say we
says
do
they're
vote.
lying or Sai was in neutral.
Yeah.
Double shots
I was trying to bait out a
Or-
killer. I don't know what happened.
It was the double shot.
Hey, imposters, if you want to know something, Princess
Oh,
Jester.
for that.
I had a
Definitely
feeling.
Jester. Oh, wow, that's 2 votes I did not want.
I'm slapping here.
I thought you wanted to vote on
5.
yourself.
Swapping here.
So if you're,
I'm the jester.
Everyone's the jester.
Remy.
What? What is it, glitchy?
Wait.
Yeah,
That's
slow as
the
hell.
jester.
You're fast
Yeah,
as
the
hell,
jester.
bitch.
Yeah, hella
Oh, hey,
jester.
Wolfie.
Hella
Go this way?
jesty.
You wanna hide in water wheels? What's up?
Alright.
Yes, I am. That means you can leave me alone.
Yes.
Oh, I hate this
Oh,
one.
great. Well, I would appreciate you not doing that.
Oh, I have a timed task. Oh no. I'm gonna leave it and scan.
It's
Just do nothing.
should
Okay.
against the swooper.
Well, so you say what you need to. I have a lot of information.
Soldiers outside of.
What's that information? Ah, of course, CrewLink went down just now.
Right. Did you guys die? Oh, your lovers died together, but you were both in my vision, but maybe not in range.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize for CrewLink.
Hey,
That's
I'm confused, so I'm voting myself.
So thank you all for not letting me do what I needed to. I was the detective.
oof. Oh, now it refreshes. Good God.
People are voting you, Glitcher.
No, there's
The
no.
only bad roll on that list is Bomber, so unless she's Bomber.
And the bomber.
She is.
Swap
I'll
her
drop a
transporter
fat one on
SE
you.
Jester Bomber.
Come here, I'll drop a fat one on you.
Bomber. I can promise you she's bomber.
Come here, Panda.
You guys didn't want to sidebar me any round before.
What's up? How you doing?
I was wrong. Okay, so I just checked chat. Apparently, Remy was not the Chaos Maker because I just did her again. This time.
Aren't you? Never mind.
This time
Me,
it's your
hi.
target
My name's
used
Remy.
The world through a different lens. So she's either glitch / morphling.
Remy is Rose?
Options are there?
Apparently, I hit the swooper or something. I don't. That couldn't have been a swooper. Did I hit? Oh, I might have hit Saichi before he died.
Maybe that Jester was maybe Sai was veteran or something. I don't know. Or I don't know.
No, Sai would have had to have been.
DJ.
It's in mods and resources towards the top already.
I know, that's what I'm looking at.
And you have an essay.
I know, it's just Remy here.
Oh.
I don't have any of that.
She vented, and this time I made sure that I was the only one near her.
Did vent, and then Glitcher said that they smelled the floor.
She's just. That's obvious.
She is not Jester.
I cannot skip away.
I know, she's not Jester.
Sure, why'd you button?
Guess that.
Throw it out a killer?
Just guess how.
I think you're the killer.
I'm.
DJ, who you
not.
I Can I fucking
just
skip?
voted random. I can't
You're the
skip.
killer.
They should really add a random vote button. That would be hilarious.
I just wanna run to lab.
Oh, you can't skip during a button. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Imagine a modifier for all roles where you can't decide who you vote. It just votes someone at random.
Yeah. Just for ages.
Yeah. What's the house?
So the killer hasn't guessed me on detective.
Oh,
wow.
You're not a detective. You're a killer. You killed Sai.
Jesty.
Okay.
Wait, yeah.
Hi.
Hey guys, government wasn't the jester.
Okay.
I really think that Glitcher actually did kill Sai. I am the jester, by the way.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I swear to God, if they do, I'm gonna be
Baron, how
very
you doing?
upset.
That's not bad. Just faking looking at the admin.
Were you kind of cutting in and out, Baron? You might need to reset or something.
I've refreshed twice already. BetterCrewLink hates me right now. It's really weird.
Maybe you connected to the right mic, or is the sensitivity the right
I think sensitivity's off because it reset my settings when I reloaded it. I did change the mic, that's correct at least. But I think sensitivity is off.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah.
Cutting in and out a lot. Hey, Sora. Oh, fuck me. Okay, bye. Hey, you butting again? You're butting a lot for a Mimi lobby, just saying.
It's true.
They is trying to do their thing, and you're not letting them, so I'd like to vote you, Sora.
I'm down to vote Sora.
What? Yeah, I'm the jester. You've known that.
Yeah, we've known for a while that Rose is the jester.
Not.
Or who's the jester? Who's the jester? I don't even know.
No. Princess is the jester. Okay, I have been trying to do my tasks this entire game because I finally had a chance to do it as Snitch because I had a GA.
Yep.
And it's been like 5 times, so I'm just giving up. I've never been able to get
Baron's proximity chat is being really weird.
Yeah, Rose is the killer though.
Detective's here.
Yeah, Gina's here, that's it. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess if you think I'm bad, I must be.
Are you guys talking? I can't. I missed the last bit of. I refreshed, and right as I refreshed, Rose died, so I have no clue what happened after that.
Wait, oh my god, is that actually Princess?
Yeah, I think she's just
They've been doing nothing but vote me this entire game though. They might have been Nixie.
What? What happened?
Oh no!
No!
What's going on?
I don't even know what happened. I was deafened because I was refreshing.
What was happening in this lobby?
Okay, wait.
Damn it!
Were you medic shielded, DJ?
Alright, I was DA shielded.
Okay, but so what was your push on Princess?
Well, Princess was bad because.
Oh, so I got like all the kills. That was all me.
Then you voted Baron last second instead.
Yeah, because I thought I thought Princess was Jester, not evil.
Oh.
No, Rose was Jester.
The entire time.
Rose was Jester. I shot her out.
I thought Rose was bad.
And Baron swoop killed Sai.
Baron Swoop killed 4 people. Most of those kills you blamed other people were all me.
Round 1, and it was
Hey, beautiful.
so much happened.
Sorry,
beautiful.
I just really wanted to get.
Yes,
Yep.
let's let Wilfred speak.
I'm gonna go and smoke right quick. I just got done eating, my tummy full, and I need a cigarette.
Okay.
Dorje?
DJ,
Dorje?
talk?
Jay?
No, Rose was trying to get Dorje to talk, so I was staying quiet.
Dorje?
Did you go with me?
Jay was at your
I thought
LD.
you finished your task.
No, I said I had water left.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Aw,
that. I thought finish it.
Oh,
Dorje?
Rose.
Yeah.
Rose. I think I'll do like 2 more games with that.
Huh? Okay,
I'll
that's
do like
fine.
2 more games. I'll see how I feel after this one.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, I was Guardian shielded. Like really long. Like I haven't been a snitch in forever because most people don't use it anymore. I've never been able to beat the game with it, even though I love snitch. I just wanted to get the snitch win for once.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were up to, but I was talking to Rose and Princess last second, and that cost me.
It helps that Scylla threw away all of Glitch's hard work.
Welcome.
Detective or were they evil?
Hey, Panda. Just chill a little.
Glitcher
okay?
was
Just chill.
yeah. So Glitcher was detective, but framed by Baron after Baron's side.
Oh.
Yeah.
I swooped a lot of people.
Glitcher was actively trying to help Scylla the entire round.
And Glitcher, I had double shot and I guessed you as Jester, so that's how I know you weren't Jester.
Yeah, Japanda, it's a meme lobby, so that's fine.
I know, I didn't say they did anything wrong. But that doesn't change that when Glitcher gets voted out, you just spawn in and go like, yeah, I'm Jester. What happened to be the killer? Obviously you didn't know that, but still.
You did know they were the killer. I saw them kill.
I knew Glitcher wasn't Jester because I had double shot and guessed him as Jester.
You were the detective?
Yeah, he was detective. I got swooped right underneath both of you.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, Glitcher didn't get the kill. I did.
Damn.
I pretended to go down and then went right back up.
Admin, by the way.
I am a dangerous swooper.
Dorje. Dorje.
Oh wait, Remy, you need to increase the amount of people that can be in here. Gina can't get in.
Yeah, because
Oh, we need to make a new lobby, so you can.
Well, Dorje is a fill, so I was gonna tell them that I think this is their LG anymore. Anyway.
still here. Oh, okay. You don't get a
Sorry?
I said, you think really combo can be a snitch like shooting the voice button really?
It almost was amazing.
Yeah. The voice button really? Hi Gina.
Hello. Oh god, why am I naked?
Yo, keep it off.
It's not actual thing, so no auto chat.
That's okay, I'll find a different hat.
Also, can you meet in Discord?
I instantly deafened myself, apparently. When it was echoing.
Dress up as your
Can
daughter
hear myself.
so you can be here.
You what?
I don't
Yeah,
think
myself.
she likes
Dress up as your
CrewLink.
daughter.
I don't think she likes CrewLink, Jess.
Jess does not like proxy.
She can't do
Computer
proxy,
doesn't
so I'm
like it for
currently
sure.
Jess.
War, can you please mute yourself? Discord? Thank you.
Detective, were you echoing on me?
No, I'm
Killed
definitely
myself.
in Discord.
In proxy, I'm deafened in Discord.
I think everybody's fine.
There it is.
I don't know who I'm going on.
It's detective, I just saw them light up.
It's fine.
I don't know how to fix that.
Either. It's okay. Alright, everybody ready?
Normally you only have an echo if somebody's in this, like...
You have a headset,
I can
right,
hear
Detective?
myself.
Is it a headset or is it separate speakers and mic? Okay, then I don't know.
Is it your sensitivity?
I don't know what any of that means.
Okay.
To be honest.
Lucky Let's
No,
have fun,
are we
everybody.
losing someone?
Remember to definitely.
Wilford is red for me.
So is red for you.
Someone's gonna get DC.
Someone's DCing.
Yep.
Oh.
Baron.
Wait, Baron left?
What?
No, we lost Barrett again.
Okay, that's just. Oh,
Hey.
I know what happened.
We might just end
No,
up
that's my
doing
fault. I
something.
was messing with settings in BetterCrewLink, and I didn't realize you were restoring the lobby. So that's all me. Play around without me. Gives me a chance to actually fix settings in BetterCrewLink. It's all good. Yeah, that one's 100% my fault. Because I was messing with the settings while they were actively starting a new lobby. My bad. Oh good, more mandatory training due end of July. Thanks, work. You know I love that. Yeah, never had these kinds of issues before. And I'm guessing the problem probably is that BetterCrewLink hasn't been updated for the new version of Among Us. So it's just not stable enough. Which sucks. Alright. Yeah, we'll double check now. Does it say doesn't exist or does it say currently in progress? Already started. Okay, good. Alright, in that case, let's double check. Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't show anything anymore other than Feast, which I have no interest in because, yeah, none of this is the kind of stuff I would ever use. I have some beans, though. What nonsense can I buy? Anything actually good here, or should I just keep saving up for an exotic pet? I say as if I am ever going to use anything other than the kitty once I unlock the kitty. Yeah, none of these really speak to me. Face mask, those I use, because those go well with Spooter. Does anything work well with... Ooh, this could work well with Spooter. And... nothing else really stands... Oh, I guess oh, yeah, don't have the cat. That's $2,500. And I'm impressed that Dimple is that expensive. That's cute. Yeah, we'll save up for the stealth visor. You know why I keep saying we. I'll save up for the stealth visor. Yeah, I don't really need any of the flags, given that I don't qualify for any of them. I bought the LGBT one. That one's cool. But yeah, the other ones I don't really have anything of. Polis bundle, which has some Polis costumes, Mira costumes, the airship bundle, and then the various pet bundles. Oh, that's how you get that. Okay. Aminals. But at the end of the day, I paid for Pusheen, and as soon as I can use it, I'm going to use Pusheen. Already started. Wait for the next one. Yeah, I'm going to actually reboot CrewLink and Among Us while waiting. And then I think after this is done, I have to reboot my computer because holy crap is doing terrible right now. It does not like everything I'm currently running, which implies something isn't running correctly. Beats me as to what. Because everything I'm running right now is stuff that I ran pretty smoothly in the past. Just for some reason, not now. BetterCrewLink is almost ready. Just the game needs to load. There we go. Yeah. Long game. And I use the bathroom again. Damn it. Not now. Why today? Because naturally, as soon as I leave is going to be when the game is over. Because that's how that works. As everyone knows. No, I have to.
Apologies, I didn't know Haunter was bugged. That means you probably can't click me either, I'm the Phantom.
Oh, you started a new round?
If anyone can hear me, I have one task left.
So they still haven't finished that round. Fascinating. Like I'd pull up a stream and watch, but I don't even more resource demands on the computer. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pet the kitty. Hi, kitty. Have some pets. I need to stand for a bit. I think my body's upset that I haven't been standing much today. Hoping it calms down. Don't expect it to, though. I'm sure I'll have at least one more. Ugh. Stupid. Hate these kind of issues.
Baron, you can join back in. Hey Chelsea, welcome back. You can join back in.
Wait, Remy, who did we lose?
DJ is doing some feeling well. Yeah, Jay is doing some feeling well. She has to go. She told me before the lobby she wasn't feeling well.
Alright.
Told me before the lobby she wasn't feeling well.
By the way, she was bait. She was bait.
Oh, I figured.
Chelsea, if you're
I knew
talking
you
in
were
VC, I
bad.
can't hear you. Chelsea, if you're talking in VC, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I did mine of then in front of you.
Yeah, I'm like, alright.
Panda,
So.
the hole that you put in the wire.
Chelsea.
Testing.
Oh, yeah.
Testing, testing, 153.
Alright, cool.
Oh yeah, I completely knew
Good.
you sheriff shot on me. I wasn't just gonna say
Baron,
that.
don't mess with your settings.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, is not messing with
No,
them.
war likes around one sheriff.
Especially
No
if I ask
DCs, no
to say
DCs.
no. If
Oh,
they say yes, then I won't
No.
choose.
No.
DC.
Yay!
Ready, DC?
Yep. It was all my fault last time. I decided to
Yeah.
try to fix the lag issues.
Yeah.
Really, game?
Such a shitty roll.
Did you say traffic
White.
and lag issues?
Why are we on Nira
Lag.
again?
Why does this game hate me?
Run away, run away. Hey Baron, how you doing?
This game hates me.
I don't know if you're still choppy.
Can you hear me?
Huh? Who hates you?
Hang on.
See? Okay.
Testing, testing, 153. Nope, it just refreshed. Alright. Oh, come on.
Wilfred, just face planted on the floor. I think they tripped over a rock. They were running too fast.
So I will say there was a lot of us around Wilfred, and the Nobody lunged onto Wilford, so I'm thinking Swooper, especially because a lot of us were close enough where there could have been a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this wasn't a bait.
Did you all survive the bomb?
I did.
Hey.
It wasn't B. B passed me in reactor.
I stared the bomb right in the
not
face
there
and
anymore. I'm
told her
down
what I thought
by
of it.
Not sure, because I keep on asking Sora is that bad, and we're trying to have a conversation.
Rose, where's the body?
Sora is saying no.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't realize I reported it.
Yes, you did.
Outside medbay.
Sorry. Yeah, the body is like right outside medbay, in like the hall.
No, so it's just Sora.
Yeah, it didn't look like a bait.
The hallway for the longest, for the first
Yeah.
round.
It just has
I
to be
did move.
I've just been asking Sora is that bad or not, and they won't answer me.
I literally stayed in a hallway the launch, but I didn't move at all.
If we want to guess through the hall, do we have to go by you and tell you are good or bad? Okay.
Yeah, why the keep asking hallway now?
The checkpoint?
Yeah, you wouldn't answer me.
I
makes
said
me think
no.
you're bad.
I said
oh.
no.
Oh.
I didn't hear you say that, but it must be good.
Must have been dead.
I'm gonna vote among the people I don't remember being there. No proof for anyone won, I just voted.
This game needs a random vote button or a roll.
Voting.
Yeah, no, it does. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Random vote.
Click on someone randomly.
I would really rather not have.
Oh my god.
I haven't even left the trunk check yet. Oh no, why is the thing have so many votes?
Why did I have...
Angus justice.
Can you hear me now?
Darren.
Hello.
Sorry, I was welcoming raiders.
Yes, that's fair. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I heard you there.
Cool. I think I just need to refresh at the start of every single round.
I hear you a lot better. What did you do?
I hit the refresh button. It.
Oh, that sucks ass.
Just here by roll a modifier.
Oh.
Why do people keep exploding on top of me?
That was either a swooper or a bomb.
I don't know if I should feel good about this or not.
Well, if they exploded on you, they were just too excited. They couldn't hold it in.
Except they weren't like directly on top of me, so it could have been a swooper again.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
didn't lunge. I think it was a swooper or a bomb.
Okay.
I think it's now it's definitely Sora.
How rude to interrupt tech
See,
support.
on the bright side, Baron sounded a lot better with their audio.
That's true.
So they finally figured it out, and now they're dead.
For the last fucking time, Richard, I didn't. For the last...
You guys left me. I was starting.
Time for an exciting game as a dead executioner.
Didn't Ward clear Sora from
So we
buff
left
down
you,
to
and then almost immediately the body gets reported.
Oh wait, no, I know who this is. I'm not saying that.
No?
Also, could I just say that I've gotten Executioner 2 out of 3 of my rounds now? This game hates me.
Give us our no too.
But it's not.
Greenhouse.
I really, I'm just in cafeteria and not War. Baron literally just like popped.
Ask me this. Are you bad? Tell you yes or no.
What?
Also, it's the same map that I got Exe on too, isn't it? Because the last one I got...
Are you took the...
No, it was not. The first one was scaled.
Ouch.
Did I answer everybody who asked?
Ouch.
Or are you good or bad?
I am one of the two.
I'm voting more.
You are one of the two. I don't like those odds.
I don't like the 50-50. It's scary.
Scary.
Gotta shoot guys gesture,
Eeny,
quick.
meeny, miny, mo.
Wait,
Kiss
wait,
tiger by the toe.
Gotta shoot guys gesture. Gotta shoot guys gesture.
Alright, I'm gonna vote Sora now.
What the fuck?
Wait, are we voting for it?
Sora hasn't even used their roll yet.
I'm skipped.
I skipped.
Skipped? Okay.
Damn it!
Oh my goodness! No, what?
No way! If they just unified their votes, they could have gotten one of the imposters, but no.
Goodness, that was.
Never mind. best roll. Fucking love this roll. Two, three, four,
Hello.
Hi.
Oof. That's not good.
Sora's not the super.
Oh, there's a dead
Hi,
body.
Rose. You are my exy target.
Oh, there's 2 dead bodies.
No, it's a
Wait,
panda.
what?
How is that, Wilfie?
Wait, okay. Sai, why are you confused?
Because you got transported.
Let me double check.
I was talking with Glitcher.
Oh.
Glitcher
Let me
claimed to
double
want
check.
to eat my cat.
Because I've been
I
trying to
heard
talk
that.
to War.
What the fuck, Glitcher?
That sounds. Honestly, why am I not surprised? Why am I
I
not
heard that.
surprised?
Yeah.
You guys were at like the wires or whatever. I ran by, heard Glitcher say that the cat looks yummy. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going and act like I didn't hear that.
Are we turning
And then
about
I was
nice, good
explaining
game?
how the cat is a stinky boy because he plays with the ferret a lot.
No, the
And
War
then
is
I guess
not
that I get
even,
transported with Glitcher
like,
basically as this is
reacting,
getting
it
reported.
seems.
Glitcher, you
Okay,
now in the
so
middle
the
of the
volume
Y?
is pretty
Yes.
low.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, I just changed it, so the volume should be a little
Alright.
higher now.
Does anybody have any idea where Rose, Topanga, or Princess could possibly be?
You know, I was going sidebar and dropship, and you come out, right?
Remy or Chelsea
Yes.
could have been.
I've not seen any of them.
I've only followed Sai and talked about how his cat was tasty.
Yes, and then you got transported at the
Yum,
end of the round with me, apparently.
Maybe the world decided that you wanted to eat Sai's cat instead.
No, I don't want to eat a cat. I don't want to eat a cat.
It's Glitcher Jester, because honestly, this is a pretty convincing.
Not bad. It's not
Oh, wait, I thought I was
Not bad.
Seriously. What?
The cat just looks.
Seriously, I really hate
he is the
XE and I
translator.
really
Glitcher is the only one who
love
knows my role and
Phantom.
modifier, so.
No one ever plays with Phantoms. This is a golden opportunity to do what I do best. Speedrun tasks.
Radar's not guessable, is
No,
it?
it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, with 2 imposters and the
Okay,
pesty,
over there,
I
and
think I'm
I'm
safe
not-
for now.
Sure, I know.
The ghost hearing the imposter.
I can hear you guys, but only when you're near me.
No, I don't want to eat the cat. I don't want to eat the cat.
B looks so happy.
No!
B looks.
Yes, I don't think. I think I know.
Screw you, assholes!
Hi guys. Hi.
You're not the fucking swooper, but you're the blackmailer, bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. And War was the swooper, so. Could they please stop camping where I need to do my tasks? I want to get a Phantom win.
War.
Wait! Ah! No!
Oh my god.
Ow.
I am dead. I am dead.
Yeah.
I am dead.
I will say, who were the one with votes last round? Was
You're
that
dead, yeah,
Glitcher
welcome.
1 Source?
Yes.
Okay.
No, they can't hear you.
Well,
I'm
someone
inclined
needs
to think the
communicate-
blackmail is
and I can't-
between
we
those
can't
three.
Unmute
And
whatever
with
to
still,
communicate the fact that I am dead.
with Princess.
Can I be here? I was.
Can you see her, Dad?
Had double tapped really quickly to open the chat and close it just to get rid of the ping from Princess's vote.
Can
So I'm like, I am dead. Cause like normally in a situation like this, if the host is dead, they would unmute and comment that
There's a whole group of
I am dead. I was
no one's everyone's deafened. They're not muted.
Talk.
Wait.
Everyone who's alive is deafened.
Everyone.
Not muted.
No, but. Hey, I am dead.
Nobody that's
Or
alive.
detective.
Live is streaming.
Interesting. There you go. Now we can't hear you, sorry.
Okay, message princess maybe.
Detective.
Go, detective, go. Kill Sor War. For my sake.
Fine. I am both dead and alive on my screen.
Yay. Yay, Phantom.
So I am unaware he is dead. I very well might.
Saw who?
Did you see? Do you see me as dead or as alive? I died.
No.
The second that
I almost guarantee that he was not bad.
I just hope that B doesn't end up.
I'm gonna run to the
He was
restroom
a
real
good
quick.
bean.
Fair. Have fun.
Okay.
How did I already do? These two are.
Damn it!
My kill button too.
Oh my wow. Or
But is there a tiebreaker?
We're gonna get our
Is
votes
there a
together,
tiebreaker?
guys.
Not among that group. Damn it, up there, there's no way I'll make it in time. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Nope, there's no way. I made it. No, don't vote out detective. I almost had my Phantom win. Please vote out Princess. Or nobody. Please tie. Princess or tie. Oh, I'm disconnected now. Refresh. No! No! I had my Phantom. I had Phantom on lockdown.
No, we
Wait,
have
did you
a
guess
tennis
me?
ball that we put in our dryer to
I
help
did.
with static, and little bees just beat.
No, because
No.
the only person I ever
It
told
goes
was
in our-
Glitcha.
it-
No one was
it goes in
around.
our dryer. I don't know why she has
How did
it.
you figure that out? Because I did nothing to be veteran.
I mean, the second he said sheriffs, like, nah.
Rose.
That was epic.
Random roll. No,
Okay,
I
before
don't
we start,
trust that.
I need to bring something up to Rose. Rose,
Rose, my.
are you here?
Hey guys.
Hi.
Yeah.
Just because Remy told me, Rose told me, make sure y'all go into the settings in CrewLink and make sure that the ghost talking to imposter volume is cut up.
Yeah, I cannot. Well, come with me.
that's the setting I was messing with that
I was
crashed.
screaming at War
Everyone
just
okay?
to mess with him and haunt him.
Rose, I wanted to bring something up to you. After she was blackmailed, Princess was like running around and chasing the blackmailer. I figured whether that would be allowed in the future or not would be up for you. Because I'm just like, seeing that, I'm like, I don't really know how I feel about that.
I mean, I think it's okay. I mean, how else are you kind of supposed to...
Especially if the blackmail the same person over and over again. I think that's a fair retribution.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's okay.
Okay. I just figured, I'm like, you know, I'll bring that up because I'm like, it happens. And I'm like, I wasn't going to act on it as sheriff unless, you know, I knew for sure whether or not that would be allowed.
Yeah, I think it's alright.
Okay. Also, there was a round, the round that, there was death. I witnessed death and was spamming kill, but I wasn't in range of either of you two.
Excuse me, I'm playing a game. I need to get off the desk.
And that killed me the second the meeting was reported. I was like, as the meeting was called, I was dead.
Who's down with the sickness?
Who's down with the sickness?
Could be, I'm told.
I love it. I've seen them in concert.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh, it was amazing. It's really cool. Yeah, I love them. Yeah.
Yeah. Greg, can we sidebar?
I'm gonna go do tasks.
Oh yeah, Rose, you want to hear the secret to my getting everything to work again? I found out that all I have to do is refresh CrewLink every 5 minutes.
What's that? I'm sorry, what's that?
I said all I have to do is refresh CrewLink every 5 minutes, and that's the secret.
Okay. Yeah, you sound okay.
Yep, and then it'll break in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, this time we can't hear Gina.
Hey, Gina, how's it going?
We can't hear Gina.
Oh, where'd you go? Gina?
Hey, Joel.
Gina? Oh, fuck! Oh, shit, I thought that was another Baron.
Yeah. Yeah, as a good crew, I do my tasks.
Night, Mom.
Laura, are you okay?
I didn't scream. I just screamed.
Double kill in storage.
Snowball.
How recent, Princess?
Has to be somewhat recent because I just passed through there and there was no one.
Baron, some of the walls are close enough that you can hear kind of through it.
Because the settings are that you can't hear through walls.
I have to feed my dog. I'll be back in a second.
What do you think, Baron?
I have nothing to contribute to the other conversations when I was posting in chat. I don't know anything about the death.
So this is in storage, Princess?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, well...
There's a double kill in storage.
Okay, I honestly am concerned about Baron. A little bit.
I mean...
I kind of thought...
Is it role-related info?
I did get transported, I know that much.
Role-related info, just because Did you go down, like, with us, like, towards navigation?
I was heading that way, and then I got transported back to the cafeteria.
Oh, that's what happened. Who were you transported with?
I don't know. I got transported. So who showed up when I left?
Anybody?
I haven't been transported.
Oh, War, were you transported?
No, I wasn't.
I saw. I didn't feel the need to respond. It is.
So I left.
Oh, I know, B. I understand I'm coming from that direction, but at the same token, I passed you and there was nobody there. Did see Topanga going down? Not Topanga. Who was the? ping on the gas can?
Victor, is you talk to me?
You heathens.
The sidebar?
You are blackmailed and cannot reveal pertinent information, I assume? I understand completely. I hear someone going boop, and I have no context of who it is. Boo-doop, boop, boo-doop, boop. I realize what's... Hello. Someone likes transporting me.
Here to my place.
What?
Baron.
Hi. What's up? I got transported. Someone really enjoys transporting me.
You having fun there, Sai?
Feel transports, but we're not on all any.
You can't speak.
You can't speak?
Oh yeah, it's actually good.
I don't know who blackmailed me, so like...
There's a body in storage.
I'm gonna be real here, cause like, no one else is doing it. Round one, I accidentally bombed on my teammate who is the blackmailer, so I'm just gonna guess.
Oh, that kinda sucks.
Oh, I'm double shot.
So upsetting. Bye, Panda.
My apologies to Panda.
Oh, I know who his partner was now. I know who their partner
Who's
was
his partner?
now.
Who was their partner?
It was G-Speed. They were hanging out in weird places. But I passed so many other people that round, I would never have accused G-Speed of blackmailing me.
I'm just gonna skip. I'm on Gina Protection Services because she cannot talk.
I was stalking Sice to see if I could get an idea of who the blackmailer was, but from the sounds of it, I'm not gonna learn.
Whoever the transport is, can you leave me the fuck alone?
How many times have you been transported?
Everywhere. I keep transporting everywhere.
Genuine opinion, Vigilante should be allowed to get his transporter.
That's like 3 times.
Digi should be allowed to guest transporter. Genuine opinion. I feel like that'd be a benefit to the crew.
You should be allowed to guess?
Vigi should be allowed to guest transporter. I feel that's fair and balanced.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think it's possible for me to do that.
No, I'm saying they should be allowed to. It should be an optional setting. To keep the transporter on their toes.
Portray roulette. No, if it's you, I won't say anything.
If it's me, I won't say anything.
Gucci!
Why do we not go for the blackmailer?
Blackmailer's dead, apparently.
Because the blackmailer's dead.
I might need to pass that
Well, his partner was the blackmailer. He was the bomber. Dooby doop doop dooby doop doop. Dooby doop doop dooby doop doop. Chocolate. Good color. Yay, lights are back. That was weird. No, Topanga! I barely got to know you.
Oh no.
I think Princess was just in the med bay when the lights were out, and then War and Siskichi were in here before the lights were on. But I don't know how long ago this died ago.
Right now,
Yeah, I got transported in there and screamed.
I got transported like 4 times. Yeah.
I feel pretty good about Gina.
And I lost 4 when the transporter happened. I think it was the Gina together.
War is claiming transporter.
Which was... Yeah, I know.
Is he still AFK?
Yep, he is.
Okay.
We're supposed to kill AFK players, right? This whole game is AFK.
I would say maybe at this point, yeah.
I mean, we can... So, what, are we gonna put someone, or...
Huh? What if Glitcher's just bad, and I don't know. Hey, Princess, what are you doing?
Wait, who'd you say you were voting? It's not like
Nobody yet.
Gmail,
I didn't say
and was like,
anybody
what?
yet. You were watching Glitcher? Okay.
I've been wandering around on my own doing my tasks like a good little crewmate.
Wait, 8 of 8 done, Baron? There are only 7 tasks.
Shh, I was seeing if War noticed.
Voting Baron.
And he didn't.
Voting Baron.
Okay.
Voting Baron.
You think I can't see the number on the screen?
Voting Sorg.
Oh, he's
That's us. Hey, Glitchy! Voting Baron if you can't count.
No, Baron's okay. Baron's good.
What the fuck?
My god, so am I.
By the way, guys, I'm just
Are you really?
Oh, fuck,
Yep.
really?
Yep.
Oh, wow, really? Oh, fuck, that's
Oh good, I didn't want this anyway.
So I was the traitor.
I need to use
Yeah,
the restroom.
I forgot Trader was on.
Okay.
I finished all my tasks, I was so bad.
Step up from Spy.
I'm going to the restroom.
It's still a step up on Spy, though. Let's be real.
I like Spy.
It sucks, but it's still
Spy.
step up.
I like Spy.
Oh,
Trader is better than
you
Spy.
like Spy?
The problem with Spy is you can't use your role without getting shot out. Which, to be fair, is the problem with all investigative roles. Spy's extra problematic, though, because it's completely useless on certain maps where there's no admin table.
Spy, I like knowing where people are. Yep.
You say that, but we were just on Skeld where the role doesn't even work.
Brain, like, memorization skills.
Spy on Skeld is literally just fancy crewmate.
Lovers level that I had.
Wait, actually, this is... Stop fucking transporting me. Stop.
What's the best group you had? I will say, I thought of a small buff to Spy where you could see who votes whom.
So what the prosecutor's doing.
Then one of the new roles can see who votes.
Yeah, that's prosecutor. And refresh.
I didn't know that. I remember there's Vampire Hunter do. No, I'm just thinking.
But I think it's only after they use their
I
ability.
think it does.
Something's eating all my resources and I can't tell what it is. To be fair, it could just be Firefox again. Let's try that. Because, yeah, Firefox is a resource hog.
Maybe a rose.
I'm gonna research, but check the check your
Dancing. Oh yes.
Hi.
So we have the Russian.
Well, are you trying to speak at all? Because we can hear you.
Remy, you are not unmuted in the game. Gina's husband is trying to fix so yay. Damn, it won't take long.
Sorry, I'm back. I went to potty. Hey, can I ask a question, guys?
Hello, I am back.
Can I play this round?
My papa.
Yeah. Got something.
Oh yeah, can we let Wilfie play?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let us
Yeah.
let Wilfred play, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I am Russian.
I'm gonna be letting out.
You are Russian now?
I have always been
But
Russian.
I'm just asking.
No, you're Belarusian.
I am Belarusian.
It's pronounced both ways, depending on which history
Oh.
circle you run in.
I could hear Gina and VC!
So imagine this floor and you're like, what is that?
Honestly, if I
Now.
get transported again, I'm feeding someone's bodies. Snack! Snack!
He's... That was a little dark.
I'm sorry, that's snack.
Jenga, leave me alone. I'm having fun with my boyfriend. Leave him alone. It's not. Hey, you, coolies. I'm not flying, so beat the
Have you
fuck
checked
out
your
of
mic? Have you checked your mic?
Y'all. Oh.
Oh, here, you know, someone.
Mom.
Yeah, don't have a.
Oh.
I heard your voice.
I heard you.
Heard you.
The circle has
You're here. Wait, say again, Gina?
Oh, that's what Firefox's
Oh, you're
problem
still not
was.
lighting up.
No. Oh.
Wait!
Yeah.
It is!
There it goes.
It is.
There it is.
There we go.
It's lighting up! Yay!
If anything, you might have to decrease
My
sensitivity.
game just crashed in my left monitor.
No, that's. I'm just gonna lower
I
her
will-
though.
Do hear you in both now, by the way. Hi, Losland.
Yo. Yeah, I heard them.
Hi, Losland.
And what were we saying?
Glitcher
Glitcher's
crashed.
game crashed.
And well,
You're kind of drifting into a Dracula on it.
and yeah, and yeah, 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 and give me just give me a permission to date for them, right? We talked about it.
Explaining the
Alright,
family
blah
tree
blah
on
blah.
our
Is
side.
everybody ready?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Blah blah
what's the committee?
blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
Imagine the Mario theme, but it's just blah blah blah
Stop,
from
stop, stop.
Hotel Transylvania. Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah.
Blah. Blah 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 blah.
Okay. You know, you have fun with them or what you I have no idea.
That doesn't look working. Here's sign.
Still go more of a Boston accent in this round. Where's this Britain? I can't tell. Is it this Britain or like what is that?
Oh really? Oh my gosh, sending all the hugs and positive vibes possible.
Yes.
Aggressive
Send all
boobs.
the hugs I can give you through the
Hugs.
relative distance that we are
We
in.
must start. We're going to lose lobby.
Yes.
Hugs your baby.
And please do not kill this one. Someone's gonna. Definitely.
Hello.
P544. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Or is that an English woman? I'll take either.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm ended up getting you an XE.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
What is she?
Who, me?
What is she? What is she?
Comment you die. Did Amni?
Yeah. You get Amni and you can take my role.
Someone's looking for Rose. She's down here.
What? What's up? Oh, fuck.
Hello.
To be honest, I don't care that there have been 2 accusations. I just want to vote Glitcha.
Yeah, same. Yeah, honestly, I kind of feel the same.
About how cats pee in their holes.
Honestly, Glitcher, what's wrong with you?
There we go. Alright, that should work temporarily. But yeah, BetterCrewLink is really eating a lot of system resources right now. It's more than anything except Firefox. And I've cut down Firefox.
I'm just gonna skip and keep my distance.
Hey, guys.
Oh, what's up?
Did y'all read chat?
Oh, no, sorry.
Baron is saying that someone said that they're the other's Etsy.
Oh my god, Mike.
So this could
I
be
think-
an Etsy play.
Possibly.
I was in the card swipe room. I don't know how far away the Exy talk was, but it didn't feel like something I was supposed to hear.
What?
tells you overhearing a sidebar, and you either commit to it or you walk away.
I was nowhere near. They walked away.
No, the commitment is the best part. You gotta commit.
It's like you either commit to eavesdropping secretly or you just walk
I
away.
walked away and I could still hear. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop.
Who of you is actually eavesdropping?
I was trying not to listen.
Can I stay alive?
Tiebreaker? Where's tiebreaker done?
No.
Is there one? No, there isn't
It
one.
says tie, there's no tiebreaker.
Yeah. I'm slightly disappointed.
You gotta run with me. I'm doing fast. You gotta run with me.
Follow me.
Finger.
I don't know.
You got.
Where'd you go? I can't see. Oh, hey.
Hello. Excuse me, I was uploading secret files to the internet. The horny teenagers of the universe depend on me on this upload. Really? Nope.
Chris is bad. Chris is bad.
Okay. Got work to do. I'm a very productive crewmate.
Chris is bad. Chris is bad.
I'm scared.
What if guys kill her? Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away now.
Are you guys in the dropship? Excuse you, I was doing reactor. Transporter is a menace. That is my canon opinion, and no one can tell me otherwise.
What the fuck is going on there?
Hey, Glitcha? Glitcha?
Richard and Richard,
give me a
why are you
sidebar.
hunting me again? I mean, if you want to get hacked.
Glitcha knows if I sidebar with them and they kill me, I will.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't mean to alarm you.
And,
you have a spider on your head.
What? But I'm what? Oh, Spider? Oh, that's fine. That's just Spooter.
As long as you know.
That's Spooter. She don't worry. She only eats bugs.
Spider on your
She only eats bugs and naughty children. We're good.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Oh, well, yes, I can hear you. I'm going to leave now because I am a bot.
Are you afraid? Are you a naughty child?
Fuck the sound.
Oh my God in heaven, that was loud.
Shit!
Holy shit.
Someone's loud.
Was extremely loud.
Yeah, my ears.
I think a bomb went off somewhere in reactor because that's where I left most
Oh yeah, I think that's probably.
Well, War. Notice that War is dead, but
I
War.
don't know.
War is dead, but War
Yes.
reported this.
Yes. So most of these bodies, I don't think are on admin table. I don't know if I don't know what Rose's settings are.
Could this be an arson?
Can the arsonists douse that many people?
They can. Things are right. They can douse up to 3.
Yes.
Can douse up to 3 and ignite all 3, or they can like choose a number up to that. They can like douse one and ignite, or the max is 3.
Also, if they doused one who was a lover.
Just
That too.
Topanga was trying to talk.
Mhm.
I think.
Oh my god. Is everyone there?
Are lovers on?
Yes.
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 Oh, okay. I'm not used to that. Do they die together? Because I'm not familiar. Okay.
They do die together.
Yes.
So I will. Okay.
asking Sora if they killed.
No, I didn't.
So I have some admin information. Like I am like on admin table as basically getting reported. I watched somebody. So there was 2 beans in reactor as this is getting reported. I don't know if there's other people. I don't know if what the settings are if bodies show up on admin table. But I don't remember everywhere I saw beans. I just wound up seeing a lot of basically everybody except for the people who are dead.
By the way, one of them was my medic.
Oh no. I know I left Panda. Okay, we got no information out of this meeting.
No.
Great.
Going off of.
Why did I get
Oh
voted?
no! Oh no!
Why did Sora get voted out?
Well, Penga said that they thought they killed Princess, and then Penga said that they were voting with their heart.
What the fuck is that?
I don't think I like that though. I was one of the 3 skips. Okay. Oh.
Hello.
Yes. Where do you want to go?
Three, I finished my last task. Or the last time I saw any of those people, Wilford was around, and so was War, but War died. So I think he is good, and I feel okay around Baron.
I have all 8 of my tasks done. Oh wait, War's dead, never mind, that doesn't mean anything. War, do your tasks! Refreshing.
See, I just stay in one place, okay? I don't move.
Good God. CrewLink.
No, I am
I think
not
who is the arse?
Psy.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Psy. It's a Psy G, but Psy is usually easiest.
Yeah.
Huh?
Topanga, yeah.
Okay.
Can't skip because it's a meeting. Someone's gonna die.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Oh my god.
I was not the arsonist. I was the tracker.
Yep. I panicked and chose someone because I realized I couldn't skip.
I am not bad. I promise.
Wait.
I am going to hide in my vent.
Okay.
Well, the engineer's dead, so that leaves them as Jester or Killer.
No, they're...
You're not moving.
Bye.
I'm not losing the radar arrow. Well, I'm aware of. I think we're all aware of. Huh? That's the 3rd vent person I have Glitcher.
No.
Who is that? Well then, okay.
Well, I
have
think we know
some
what Wilford
solved,
is.
But then I don't know which one's which.
Well,
I have an idea. Oh!
Wilford.
How did she?
Wilford.
No, that was a misfire. That was a misfire.
No,
did
there was no way. You have got to
No,
be pesty.
I am not.
You are bad.
Mom,
Yep.
I am not bad.
Oh.
No, well,
I come back.
No,
and I
I'm
know
serious.
and I know what Baron is. Wilford, you're not gaslighting me right now.
I am not bad, Mom. I promise you.
Okay. Here are the facts as we know them. Detective and I walked away. Oh.
What?
Huh? Oh, well then it's just Baron.
Nope. I'm the one who's been
Baron,
fixing.
'cause you and
I've
I
been the one
walked
fixing all this.
away.
I'll admit, I'm the engineer. I've been the one fixing all the every time they do a thing.
Baron.
Yeah.
When the
Engineer,
body
because
exploded,
Glitch was the engineer.
so when the body exploded, Detective and I had started walking up and away from
Yes.
the vent.
Which means
So
that Wilford was
just exploded
Wilford
the
was probably
meeting.
the pesty, which means either one of you two is the killer. You can guess me as engineer.
No, because Glitcher was the engineer.
Correct.
That. Bye.
Well, don't say correct there. So I'm like, so I figured you were an engineer,
And I'm being
Wilford was
honest.
Jester.
I did not kill no one.
So I just wanted to say
Every single person that killed me, that even I
killed me,
technically
Wilford.
killed. No, you touched me.
No, I reported the bomb.
Technically, I did
that's
kill
how I
you,
did.
War. Technically, I did kill War, but in the
I'm
vent.
guessing a bomb.
And also, just a reminder, Sheriff can also misfire and die on Jester.
Depends on what the settings are.
Jesters
The
will
round
not
that I
get
got
killed
bombed by
Sheriff.
Gina.
It depends on what the settings are.
Moses Etsy, and I turned survivor, so I just wanted to start trying to tell the vendors that I was survivor, but everyone was so stacked in reactor I couldn't do that.
Like, if you would have told me that, I would have saved you.
Yeah,
I had
Sheriff.
to go after the snitch.
Sheriff can kill Arsonist, Glitch, Juggernaut, Plague Baron, Werewolf. They cannot kill Executioner or Jester on this setting.
Yeah.
Greg walked into my bomb and I thought they were ahead of me.
That cracked me.
Is that alive? Because I thought
I was like, and then I was the only one.
I misfired on a imitator.
I bombed a lot of people.
Yep.
Nice.
You did.
I literally misguessed on a imitator.
Yep, that was me. No, I was gonna get guess as imitator anyway because how in the world were things still getting fixed if the engineer was dead? So if you guys knew he was engineer, then there's no way you didn't guess that.
Did Rose just hop in that vent?
Correct. Someone just hopped in the vent off screen.
What?
Then I would have gotten that off a log.
I'm just gonna. No.
I'm just gonna walk away from your side. You can't run.
You can't just walk away.
Sorry, that scream is like, oh my god.
Excuse me.
Okay, let's let Sai talk. Sai has the report.
Oh, they are lovers?
They were not.
Panda was
yeah,
AFK.
Sora died. No, Panda was not AFK, but Sora died. Panda was their lover. Know this because I was Panda's GA. I am now their role.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, does that mean you were bad now?
Ooh.
You bad now? Huh? Are you
Bad?
bad?
You
Yeah,
bad,
no,
Glitchy?
totally. Yeah, no, I'm really bad. Oh.
Okay, so
I'm only down bad.
Download?
Not bad, though.
either there's a transport or Baron or Topanga or the glitch.
Baron got
I
transported.
saw a Topanga. Okay.
I think Topanga's bad.
Okay. So a Topanga into a Baron, but
Yep.
Baron said they were transported, and then I just hear, oh, someone hopped into a vent over there. This Baron's like leaving navigation, and then I leave navigation, and someone's in the I see the vent flap in Navi hallway.
Oh.
Yeah, someone hopped into the vent in navigation and
walked
popped
up
out
to
in
the vent, and they
cafeteria.
said, "Don't kill me. I'm a friend," and then I walked away.
Are you a friend, really? I don't know if I believe that.
Wilford and I were talking.
Yeah,
about
me
too.
and B were talking.
So I'm a friend.
About last round.
Well, also, you might want to change the sensitivity in CrewLink. It is peaking constantly.
Oh, how to do this?
How you get 4%?
Anything, and it'll break it.
At least we can hear you now.
I can hear you, yeah. But I have to have
What,
you on
user?
4% volume.
Why are you voting the blackmail person?
Princess check knows Topanga, but Princess check.
Hello, baby kitty.
Did on us, Wilford.
How about this, baby kitty? If I die, I'll or whenever this round is over, or if I get killed, I'll go feed you. Sound good?
I didn't end up doing any of the.
Lower it. If I lower it, it doesn't pick me up.
I'll deal with my.
I lowered it from 0.55 to
Hello, baby kitten. Welcome to the stream. You are hungry, aren't you? Someone busy. This is a bait.
Why are people dying?
So,
go ahead.
So in storage shields, like that hallway area, there were 2 Wilfords, and one of them sliced a G-speed.
Wilford.
There were 2 Wilfords.
That's too many Wilfords. We only need one. Yeah, I think CrewLink does not like how much resources it's using because it should not be using this much. CrewLink should not be using more than Among Us is.
It's not me. I watched the second Wilford slice it, and then I reported because I don't know what was going on.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna say, I am a big fan of whoever you are.
Voting Wilford, they're an accomplice to a crime.
If I was in
Those votes.
I would be the grandkid. Would I be like the youngest? Like, I would be.
Why are you the grandkid? Wait, who's?
I said, look, if I was to be in your
Talk about
family
all
tree,
the
where
crimes
would I
that
even
you've
be
been a
placed?
witness of.
I'd be like the grandkid, like.
Well, that accomplished a lot.
Did you vote me?
Grandkid. There we go.
Alright, Princess, you were trying to talk to me. We can try and...
Over here. Area, okay.
Gonna be honest, that wasn't the kill I expected.
And you killed Wilfred's mom, and I was trying to hang out with her, Topanga.
It was Topanga.
Yeah.
Topanga killed your mother.
I genuinely expected this to be Detective killing Topanga, and instead Detective's dead. So yeah, this is Topanga definitely.
You killed my friend.
Oh, I guess Topanga. Do you have any Topanga? Do you have any counter to this? No.
The counter.
I really feel like it wasn't the more. I really feel like it wasn't the morphling.
Topanga, where are you? That is too close to Shields. Is you.
Anybody confirm that they saw you in or going to electrical?
No, Princess and I are sidebarring in the cross between reactor and security.
I think I got a vote for you.
I think it's just Topanga.
God
wait,
damn it!
Wait, who? Huh?
Topanga.
Oh, okay. So we, okay.
You know, it's just Topaganga.
Topaganga?
Hey,
There's only one G in
Topanga?
the name.
Hey, Topanga. just to remind you, I skipped for you.
I didn't.
Because
Your mother.
I like skipping for the baddies.
Killed your mother.
Oh.
I'm Crew, so I voted for the
Don't
baddie.
worry. No, I'll get her back. Don't worry. I'll get Topanga back.
Oh!
Voting Wilford?
What the hell?
Oh.
No, that was not me. That was not me.
Well, you're the only one who
Wilfred
didn't
sounds
vote.
terrified now.
Your turn to guess yourself out.
Is that the way that you'll get her back?
No, that was not me. I promise.
The problem is you're the only one who skipped, so you're immediately suspicious.
We should talk.
Oh my god.
Wilfred also sounds...
Wilfred,
You also
sound
admitted that
terrified.
you also admitted that you're Crew who works with the imposters, so voting you seems a safe choice.
But I always work with the baddies.
Then the Crew are in their best interest to vote you out because you're an active hindrance. Third imposters are not helpful to the Crew.
Wilfie, come on. Wilfie, come on.
Oh my god.
Okay. Things are being interesting.
Seriously, actively admit you're with the bad guys, then the Crew just to vote you out. You're not safe. Hi, Kitty. I'm still not dead. I don't know how that happened. Genuinely figured I would be by now. Oh, I never finished it.
Hey! There's a ghosty Topanga running around.
I have not seen Topanga recently. They may be a ghost, possibly. Kitty, I love you. I will feed you in a moment. I'm being a good Crew.
Baron, where you at, man?
This was Rose.
Baron?
I was running south away from Governorate, and then all of a sudden, at the
Sorry?
exact same time, I get an arrow and see Rose over a dead body and then report it immediately. This was Rose.
Me and Rose walked up on this body together as it's falling
Yeah, no,
over.
it's not me, man.
Or you're both working together.
She went to go sheriff you, and they're dead.
Oh.
Then
so
they
is this the
sheriff.
sheriff's-
Then did they
Princess
sheriff
is
you?
Having, I think, mic issues or something, because they're...
Kind of feeling like you know, Baron got the drop on Glitcher first.
Are you guys hearing me?
Oh my god. Yes, we're hearing you.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
Hard to tell. I've been refreshing crew like every 5 minutes and it's inconsistent. Anyway, if either this was a sheriff shot on Rose or Rose killed this. And if Williford's defending Rose, then they could easily be working together.
Could have been a sheriff shot on you.
Guys,
I was nowhere near
What's
this.
up, Wilford?
my family and my friends are all dying.
Aww.
Yeah, that's part of life,
Okay,
unfortunately.
I'm still here for you, and I think we should vote Baron.
I don't think we should let Rose control the meeting.
It's okay, Wilfie. Just hold my hand. It's okay.
Fun fact, we're playing Among Us. All your friends and family are going to die. You voted out the Mystic, you're probably going to lose. Bye.
Baron.
Let's see, how right was I? Rose was engineer and has a lover blackmailer.
Princess
Okay.
Go see Topanga. Princess has been having.
Rose!
Oh, okay.
I mean, you guys could try, but.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
And B is the Morphling and has no idea that they have a partner who's an app. Oh, no, this couldn't have been Arso. So, yeah. Who was the sheriff was it? And then they guessed on Rose. Like I said.
Where'd you go?
You probably need to kill Rose. She's dangerous. Seriously. I was so mad that I was the like I needed to win as Phantom. I don't think I've won today at all. Well done.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was about to murk all of you.
Wilfred, I
actually DM'd Wilfred Ignite.
So, Princess, that was bait? Or B?
I was literally like, I was like, okay, I need to wait about 2 more seconds. And as soon as I said 1, the Phantom won. I'm just like, no, I was just a second away.
Were you Arso?
I was
Yeah.
Arso, working with the Morphling.
I don't want it. Here's the issue we had. I wound up having at the end.
So B comes up to me. B's like, "Are you cool? Are you cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm cool." And then I get another Wilfred. I'm just like, ah! And then I started joking and laughing. And then Topanga just misfires in the meeting. I'm just like, what the hell? What were you?
B was
Will say I did share
B
for
was
well,
Morphling.
round
B
1.
was Morphling.
I was a Morphling.
No, Topanga.
Topanga was a Juggernaut turned Phantom.
Oh, you were Jug. Oh.
Gina, what was your role? Gina, what was your role? Oh, you were transporter. Why were you saying you were my friend?
Anyways,
I was just being silly.
the sewing machine.
Okay, well.
Team lobby,
Who's
yeah.
missing? Missing Princess?
I was having fun that
You
game.
need some pants sewed? I'll sew it for you.
And then Remy, when you told I can't think of the name.
Will say I waited for my GA to make contact before I tried to say, so I'll just do that. And it's probably somebody who.
Okay. Yeah, I did.
Princess is here.
So in that corner when me and you were standing there, I had just doused Princess. I was like, okay, B is another killer, and then you confirmed that Princess was a killer by saying go free. I'm like, okay.
No, Sai was Survivor. You actually, if you ignited on Princess, you just won.
Here's the thing, that last round, I could have.
Okay,
The only person I found was the survivor, and I tried to kill him. I tried to kill you, Sai, when I passed you in the hallway.
Oh, is that why you were quiet?
So I was just running around, and then I realized, wait a minute, my cooldown, that went weird. Sai, I turned around and was trying to call your name and be like, Sai, let's be friends. But then also, and that meant I needed to kill, Wilfred, because I was told very explicitly to not kill Rose. I didn't really want to kill Wilfred because because Wilfred was my friend from the, I turned into Wilfred. So I was just kind of, yeah.
I need a volunteer.
You want that? Okay.
Why? Okay.
Damn it. Dang lag. Okay, I get it. They live one round, but...
Whoever
did that,
That was great. You know what? That was great.
Oh, so I didn't miss anything without having no audio?
What just happened?
I think somebody
I think
Sora's gesture. Oh no.
That was Soul was bad and didn't care for their role.
I think Sora shot himself out here.
So I'm thinking it could be just a yeah.
Also, I think War DC'd or last.
I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna give a friendship vote to wonderful blue furry creature.
I'm gonna give a
Is
friendship
this the
vote
off-brand
to...
name for Stitch?
I don't think so. Literally, you got 2 votes from that, apparently.
It's like Sonic and Ugly Sonic.
Oh,
now that's mean.
So, Sonic.
No, that's Baron. Hold on, you want to hear the story? Like,
Who, me? I would turn on some music, but that doesn't sound like a good idea right now. With all the lag. Time to go die in Specimen. Damn it.
round 2.
Did you tell the? Did someone ask you to give them a name and then they just killed him?
What?
Did you kill him?
No, I was saying partly to blame because I killed him for like second round, last round, as well.
Oh. Speed was they medic.
This is an office. By office, a table, room, and then one is like right below in the hallway. It died. It was on vitals, so it was. I don't remember which one first, but it was one and then another one.
I just passed by that B. How recently are you leaving?
I am kind of still kind of passing. I did weapons and then upload, and then I'm now kind of in the nowhere zone.
Then yeah, timing won't line up.
I can clear Princess full game with roll info.
Mini typing.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
It doesn't pick it up on Discord, but it picks it up. Because I fixed that, but.
You know what you need to do? Make sure to click a little bit to the left and guess werewolf on.
I'm typing, not clicking.
No, guess crewmate.
Guess werewolf on me. Guess werewolf on me.
Guess werewolf on
I
Panda.
can't guess.
That's the.
Sorry, what's up, detective?
Okay, so where's Sai?
I'm at the node underneath lab.
How'd you get there?
The werewolf.
I walked.
Really not.
Oh my god, if...
What? Like, what answer do you want from me? I walked!
This is actually... I'll explain after. I'll explain.
This is a running bit in Gina's
Yeah, this is a running bit.
Nothing. Like, you know, like, how'd you get there, bro? Like, did you come out of... Panda and Spire.
Hang on. They're coming for me. The imposters is coming for me. Both of them are still alive. Come on! Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit!
Is that over the block?
That was bullshit. They glitched through the wall. They were nowhere near me.
Ben and Free Talk?
About? I'm being salty. Hang on a second. That was 100% bullshit. Like, what the fuck was that? They definitely killed me through the wall. Because my ping is only 50. That shouldn't have been enough to kill through the wall.
Panda, can I sidebar with you after this?
okay to keep going. Because after this, all I'm going to do is, all I'll be doing, Rose, is going to comp Valor. So, the longer you keep me off Valor will be the better. Oh, I'm sorry. Just wait until after Topanga. What was that? Wait, is Panda dead?
No.
Yeah.
Panga's dead, Panda's alive. Not that they can hear me. And we lost Rose. Oh wait, it's just a crewmate now, okay. GG. Here's hoping they can at least coordinate a vote. Would suck if they get 2 on each. Why did they skip? 3 people said that they knew the bad guys. Why did they skip? What? I'm confused. Why skip? That's a very dangerous skip right there because they're gonna die. That's GG. Thank you.
Oh, they're real. Yeah.
They need to coordinate. And the refresh BetterCrewLink. This is getting ridiculous. I cannot hear what they're saying at all. And I can never tell if there's an issue with CrewLink because it doesn't tell me if there's an issue.
Sigh a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I just like to sideball at the same person, and usually when I'm imp, it's never my imposter buddy. I will say I have done it. I'm not trying to be like, it can't be me and Sai, but...
Well, yeah, Glitchery kept commenting about Panda being werewolf. I don't know how true that. I don't know. I also swear I'm going crazy. Last round, I will just ask this: did somebody at some point, this will be very vague, but somebody at some kind of middle-ish of the round, end up going above, like in the hallway between storage and office?
After this game, can we talk when you're stable?
Like
we can.
I think I went through that hallway, but I don't think I went above that.
Oh my! Well, for like curiosity,
that's more what I
how
meant.
you died.
We can't skip here.
Why did you skip on 5? I think crazy.
I didn't vote because I didn't know what was going on.
Bro.
Welcome to Dead Japanda.
Okay, no tiebreaker. No tiebreaker.
I thought maybe track.
Goodness gracious.
I thought they were both gonna vote
I
side.
have nothing to do.
I assumed it as well. I'm genuinely surprised.
Panda, come up.
He hasn't even dispersed yet, has he?
Hi.
I keep hearing Discord go badoo badoo. Am I
Yeah.
the only person hearing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on? I don't like it.
You need to vote outside. I'm only saying this because only Sai can hear me. Sai is evil. Vote Sai. Sai for president. Dang it. Was hoping the sheriff could maybe kill Sai, but no luck. Rip.
This is upsetting.
Yes, there she is. Okay. You found her. Well, I mean, this is Sai, and I actually have reasons that isn't just the fact that we were together. But Sai, Detective and I have been together, and also I know it's you for reasons. Because this is in lab, right?
No.
No. Detective, where is this?
Just going to the spike.
Detective.
Again,
Why, electrical and storage? Okay.
She's staying quiet.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Government DC.
She's gonna stay quiet.
I know.
What for?
Because
I
she
mean,
don't
if
want to give no
I
information
have
out.
reasons.
Yeah.
I know. Sai is very much clicking.
Sayonara.
Why does she want? Why don't she want to
Okay.
give information out?
That I was
hear
I was wrong then. My reasons.
Bye-bye.
Can I do it?
Have a good day.
There's a reason why she will not
That
say
is the
anything.
question.
Yeah, I
Can
can't see that.
Sasachi
do it?
get this?
I was
Can
actually
you do it?
incorrect. What I
Doubt it.
thought was incorrect.
I cannot see the mouse preview.
What you thought was incorrect.
Yes, what I thought was incorrect.
What did you think?
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna hear my mouse click.
The reasons why I felt rather certain it was you was incorrect.
Well, see, I think one of you's Mystic, so I have a 50-50.
I guess
Okay.
Medic Princess because they were hanging out so much, and then Tracker on
This
the
was killed during lights.
Oh, I know it was.
I know you know that.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Can you do it? Can you get it?
Let's see it.
Can you get it?
I can't count.
Yep.
No! You got the right one! I was trying to be like, you know.
Amazing.
Why is there no modifier?
The reason why, okay.
Good
So- Anything for
Scylla mentioned already that was LG.
Yes.
Since she didn't get to say it,
what
thank you
was the
everyone for
settings
joining. I know
with-
she mentioned probably making this weekly. So just keep an eye out for what she does, right?
I like it. I think we gotta work the bugs out, but yes, that's great.
A good one, all.
The Discord.
Better CrewLink could definitely stand to be improved.
Check something, but I don't know if I can find it. Where to find it. Well, I don't know why everyone's coming up here. Okay.
Thank you so much for coming, Sai. Good night.
Sai, before you go, can I at least tell you why I thought it was you?
Why?
Like why I was and why I thought it was lab. So I was spy. I saw Princess in lab at one point, and then check again, and she's no longer there, and you are there. So I go up. I assume she's probably dead because I assume you're probably evil. for no particular reason, but I'm just like, hey, you're there now. She's not. She's nowhere else on the map. I figured I'll go up and check. Check vitals. Princess is dead. I saw there was a minor event in lab, so I assumed I was heading to the minor event. Assumed you were minor to drop the there and kill Princess. I was completely wrong with that. I realized that after you said it wasn't. After detective said it wasn't there.
Yeah, she came out to turn off lights. I went into lab to look for other people.
Oh my gosh.
Good
I
night.
will say.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Night, Sai.
Redford.
I am heading out. Remy, thank you so much for letting me join. I am going to shoot people in the face.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. Have fun.
Consensually or?
Oh, they're not giving. Well, they're giving permission because they're joining the game. So.
Yeah, that's probably more mean. That's probably more mean.
Yeah.
Redford.
Yes, we can go to mine. Alright,
Yeah.
bye guys.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
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 Adios.
Thanks for the lobby, Rose.
Bye, Sora. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Sora.
Bye.
Thank you for hosting this. This was a lot of fun.
You out to be?
I don't know.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe we want to play Clue or something because a lot of us play Clue here.
Yes, but we have a few. We have. Okay, well now we have one too many to play Clue.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really want to play Clue at the moment.
No.
So.
Okay. Yeah, there is Clue tomorrow. That's true. I'm really.
Oh, Greg is now in the other waiting room.
Hi, Kimmy.
Where did Greg go? What?
Greg is here.
I don't know. Hey, Greg.
Greg, you went to the wrong waiting room.
Yeah, I went to the wrong waiting room.
Or
We're
do you
still
guys wanna
hammering
play...
some things out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to play Jackbox then?
We can.
Yeah.
I can. That's actually fun. I'm trying to. Oh, because of that. But okay. I was messing around with something and trying to make it work. Messing around with a Minecraft something. I'm trying to make sure.
Guys,
it works.
I'd like to report a crime. I was just kidnapped. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
It was horrible.
I'd like to
That does
report a
sound
crime.
terrible.
BetterCrewLink is holding my CPU hostage.
Oh
I'd
no,
like to report that crime as well.
And my memory. Holy crap, why is BetterCrewLink using more memory and CPU than OBS?
It's insane.
Why is it comparable to Firefox?
Oh god.
Like, that was...
Yeah, it is nuts.
To be fair, I rebooted Firefox, so it only had 2 tabs open, but still... Firefox was using 1 gigabyte of, or megabyte of RAM, and then BetterCrewLink was using 950 kilobytes. Or whatever it is, I don't know. Too much.
Wait, you have a Baron cam and a kitten cam, except for the kitten cam shows only you and the cat.
Oh, that is because the kitten is currently here. I'll move the kitten cam. There's actually 3
I want
cams.
to see a kitten.
Hang on, there's 3 cameras actually. The kitten cam is the very bottom one that's currently turned off. Let me fix that.
Is that a real?
You have kittens on your stream?
Yes, whenever she actually
Oh my
shows
God.
up, which is whenever she feels like it.
I want to see a kitten.
Here,
Kitten.
that's kitten.
Yeah, you can't. I can't see. Where?
Yeah.
Hang on. Doop, cell phone.
Aww.
There, that's kitten cam.
The baby.
Yep.
Hold on, let me pull up the stream.
Yeah, baby.
I'll admit I forgot you streamed.
That's valid.
Let
I
me
didn't really
follow
mention it.
you, cause
Oh, you're on the stream.
yeah.
You're on the stream.
Wait, hold up. Where?
Glitcher, thank you for the follow.
Stream.
Hold up.
Yeah,
My Twitch actually is just not loading.
Yeah, top cam is me, middle is Stuffy, which you can change with channel points, and the bottom is the cat when she feels like showing up.
She's just like, I'm not interested at you at all.
Gina
I'm
baby,
just
thank you for the
gonna
follow.
It's actually not loading.
Which character should I play? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
4.
I like 4, yeah.
4. Bebop, thank you for the follow.
You're just gaining follows up the wazoo.
It was really hilarious. I gained more follows on Sunday when I wasn't even streaming than I have in 2 months.
You're live on Twitch, right?
Yes.
It says you're offline for me. What the hell?
That's weird. I am very much live right now.
You got to refresh.
I've been
Let me run to
refreshing.
the restroom real quick. No.
Let me close the other stream.
No,
Sounds like a you problem, Panda. 'Cause I saw the key.
I saw the kid.
Panda,
Yeah, I
I
saw the
posted the
person.
link in self promo.
Here's the thing. I followed him.
Yeah.
I'm in his chat. Yeah, I'm typing.
Yeah, that is really weird.
It's a Panda problem. It's not a you problem.
I can say that being a problem.
How was you guys' night?
Not bad.
I saw the games. They seemed fun. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I watched you guys like do 30 minutes of tech support, and I was like, oh no.
Yep, it was one of those days.
I think it was like different for
Oh
all
no,
of
does
us.
the TTS not work anymore?
So it was you know, just different.
I just put in all caps Baron.
And I'm wondering, like, that should have text to speech, which means the text to speech broke again. Damn it.
Oh, that's always breaking.
So I'll just replace it. Baron!
Oh, God, that was loud.
I am so sorry. That was. I didn't realize that was that loud. My bad.
I have to turn my volume down. Hold on.
I do apologize.
My volume was at
Congratulations,
like
you have
50.
boosted everybody's
It was so
eardrums,
loud.
right? I broke everybody's eardrums by putting in Baron.
Yeah, because the TTS, I forget why it keeps breaking. All I know is it does constantly, because it does.
I honestly thought your profile picture was you.
Nope, my profile picture, the blue one on Discord, is just something from a Tom Clancy game that I used because I was role-playing as the Ghost on GameSpot back when they had forums 10 years ago. And then my Twitch one is just my Minecraft skin, because I've never made anything better than that.
Dice?
Sorry, what?
Is your Minecraft skin a dice?
Yes.
Okay. I was confused as I was like derpy eyes, like one was at the bottom, or like.
Yeah, the idea is it's the head at top is the 6, the bottom of the neck is the 1, the back is more hair is 5, the front eyes is 2, and the sides are 3 and 4 hair and ears.
Oh, that's not bad.
And then the skin is just random black and white scattered throughout.
Not bad.
Yep. I made it absolutely forever ago and have not done anything with it since.
Fair enough. I can't really say the same about my skin. I've changed it several times.
Absolutely valid.
Yeah, I like the one that you have.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I've kind of bounced back and forth between a few. I might change it again though, because I've been I've been straying away a little bit from the one thing I made that one for, and I'm like, I kind of want to make another one. So I made the one that I have now for So I made the one that I have now is meant for a server where I was playing medieval MC and I was a siren. I wanted to make a new skin that's a siren. But now I'm playing a Pixelmon server, and I'm thinking I might make a Pixelmon themed.
How many people are playing Jackbox?
I'm not. I'm getting ready to head to bed, so thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
Sorry I was late.
It's okay. Thank you for
I-
joining.
If something happens
play.
tomorrow, I'll let you know. So.
Gina, thank you for
no
being
problem.
here. Your presence is always appreciated.
Yes.
Can I ask
Thank you,
one thing
Gina, for
before you go, Gina?
What's up?
For the Minecraft thing, you just want to resource. You just wanted to gather one, right?
The what?
The resource and gathering.
Sure.
Because you can't have multiple. You could do builder, resource.
I don't know what you mean by that yet.
In the server.
I'll DM in more detail.
Oh, you mean like a role?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to do. Oh wait, I did join it. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I remember you mentioning that you probably would mainly do the gathering and exploring. one,
Yeah,
so I
I'm
could
not
feed
a
you that
big
much
like.
farmer or anything like that.
I do farms and stuff, but I don't do automative. So.
That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
farm in this context just needs that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll do farmer.
Is there like a list of roles that describes what they are?
It's pinned in role assignments.
Alright, hold on. Because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. I've had like a really long day.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling Jackbox tonight, but I'm down to just chat, maybe even join audience in a game
Yeah, you're fine to just hang out.
while I just do a Slay the Spire run.
Do you have Blab around?
Yeah, I do. I have all of them.
Okay.
Thanks to who?
Thanks to Japanda.
No, I was more joking. Raven revealing your fucking lobby.
Oh, thanks to Raven. Yes, thanks to Raven.
I think what you have so far is fine. I'll reread it or something tomorrow. I just have like a really bad headache, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get somebody else.
It's okay. I was in an accident earlier today, so it's
Oh,
probably
shit.
just early. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just.
I mean, she wouldn't be here if she wasn't okay.
Okay, but you know I still have to ask, right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. It was a lot because I had DJ in the car with me, so it just.
Oh no.
Just don't be on your phone when you're driving. Like, if
Yeah,
you need to be on your phone when you're driving, please put it through Bluetooth.
Mhm.
Because, yeah, people just don't pay attention when they're driving with a phone, and yeah, so.
Yeah.
And don't slam on your brakes. So, it's a lot.
Slam on brakes, not in this situation.
Yeah.
No, and that's it. I mean, like, in the end, like, it's my fault, technically, because I didn't leave enough room to stop, but, like, they also, the cop
they were on their phone.
The cop looked at me and was like, even though I can't prove that it's her fault, like, looking at everything, it's not your fault. And I'm like, yeah, well, I wish you could go to court and pay my ticket and tell my insurance that it's not my fault, but that's not how that works. So.
No.
So it's okay. I mean, in the end, it's a car, and it's just money and just a car. As long as my son's okay, we're fine. If he wouldn't have been okay, I would be in jail. So you know, there's that.
I'm guessing for murder, or attempted at least.
Only in a game, not in real life, right?
Oh my gosh.
Only because, you know, people might still be streaming, but...
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I am.
I am.
Scylla might be. Pretty sure Scylla's still
Scylla is,
in.
and Baron is.
No, you don't have to behave, Emmy. I don't behave.
It's okay. I'm just getting like a really bad headache, so I'm gonna
The one
dip
still
out.
streaming is Rose. Do you really think
Good
you
night.
know?
Guys, have a good night.
And me.
Good night.
Baron's still streaming.
And Baron.
Baron's streaming too.
But I-
You're just kind of existing.
I play real-time strategy
guys.
war games, so that kind of comes with the territory.
Baron, if you have Discord open.
What about
Oh,
Discord?
I'm the VIP person. I joined okay.
Yep.
It's okay.
I'm the one who clicks it.
Does anyone else want to join or no? Alright.
So we've been sitting at 4 people for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that's enough to survive their internet.
Hold on. What is this?
It's like Criplash, but a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, Survive the Internet is a game where the goal is to take what somebody else said and ruin it and be the funniest person. You get points for who are getting voted for how you're ruining and less points for not.
Yeah.
Realistically, the goal is more to try not to get canceled.
Oh, I usually try to get canceled.
I call getting canceled the game.
Yeah. It is the worst Jackbox game I have the worst at because it is not my sense of humor and it is, yeah. But given how that game ends, I feel like I'm dodging a bullet.
But we have enough people to blather out.
Oh, we do.
No.
Well, no, we don't actually, really.
Well, it's only
We
4
only have
people.
4. We only have 4. We might just play this game. I don't know if there's not that many that want to join, but
At least we'll do a blather out. More, at least.
maybe.
Like so names. but different.
Oh, did I not sign up for Saturday? I'm
What
confused.
Saturday?
Gina's lobby.
Oh, I did. Alright.
I don't
What does it mean by cloak? I don't know how to
I mean,
answer
I don't
this.
expect to get
I
it.
don't know, just try your best.
I know, but usually you do have pretty good luck with getting in.
Yeah.
And usually the people who don't get in are at least in Phil, and I don't even see you in Phil's.
It's fine. So Baron, how are you doing?
Not bad, just stabbing things, as you do.
Yeah, I know, I'm shooting people in the face.
Yay!
As Wilfred would have said.
I'm dead.
Save's coming a video game.
What?
You do that a lot.
You have to at this game, especially when you're not that good and you need really good RNG, and you don't have good RNG.
No! I get one!
Are you okay, BB?
No! This is definitely not the game for me. I don't like the prompt.
Be so
Well,
wholesome.
It's not. It's like if I had got a different prompt, it might have been okay, but I don't even know what to say for this one. Like,
Aw,
I
B, you're
put
too...
this in
B,
here.
B, stop being wholesome. You need to be...
You'll probably also
Just say boobs. That always
So,
goes.
just say boobs. That's all you need.
Just go to bad out of context quotes. That's all you need to do.
Oh, that doesn't help me.
I mean, the last bad out of context quotes was about, let me
Y'all
read
will
it.
see the one that I got and understand why I'm like, I didn't want this one.
Yeah, the last bad out of
Y'all will
context
see
quote
the
was, I do not want to hear about glitchy grandpa penis.
I think
That's
you got
normal. I'm dead.
Penis one.
I am so dead.
Oh my god.
B, you're amazing and wonderful. White lies.
Like, fine. I was like, Dawn.
I feel just accomplished enough to not want to run out in the street and scream,
Oh my god.
Come on, cosplay! No! My penis is too big! Hashtag boobs.
Relatable.
Now y'all know which one I got and why I'm like, why did I get this one?
Yeah, B did not get the right one.
Literally it was the one that was like the worst for me to get.
Well, people matter.
Do they though?
Oh my
No.
god.
Hashtag boobs.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have done a hashtag boob job. No, I don't need to get down, Remy.
What?
Won't make any more peanut jokes.
Did you say peanut or penis jokes?
Penis.
Ah.
Yeah.
I could have heard.
Greg,
I could
good
have seen
job.
both.
Is there only 4 of us?
No.
B, how did you manage to do that with just hashtag boobs?
I don't know, y'all told me to put it, so I did.
I mean, it won, though. It won.
Where do you cry the most? In a shower?
No, where do you cry the most? In my room. Because that's all I ever get to.
Well, I have.
I shot someone unconsensually in the face.
Oosh. That might not be advisable.
Well, I'm sorry, but it already happened. What am I supposed to do? I already shot them.
You can't unshoot
Oh, it's just me.
You got this, Rainy.
I don't feel like I do.
Actually, Remy, no, Sakilika Razamahaman. Yeah,
Alright, let's not die.
What's
Not
your
dying
language are
is
you
not
two
normal.
speaking?
Stroke.
Oh, okay. The worst one. Yay. Hexaghost. Hexaghost is the
Stroke,
worst
the
one.
worst one.
Everyone agrees Hexagos is the worst floor 1 boss fight.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Slay the Spire.
I agree with you.
Ask Ricky, he plays it too.
Ricky?
Yeah.
I'll talk to Ricky at some point.
Valid.
He's nice to talk to.
Yes.
Ricky is nice.
What am I doing?
It's been a long time since I've been able to talk to Ricky, though.
Not dead, but it's bad.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Onion.
Onion.
Onions.
Onions.
Nut.
What the hell?
Will you become coming to insert best friends' names
Oh my
funeral to
God.
this weekend? I'm sorry, I'm busy. What?
Procrastinating my own shit to do.
Should probably sit on the toilet for a while. I feel like shit.
Relatable.
Oh my god.
Sora's virginity for sale. Buy it.
Oh my god, guys.
Why are you buying Sora's virginity?
Noodle milk, it's good.
Why wouldn't you?
I love some noodle milk.
Well,
because for me is the weirdest. Is weird. It's like the weirdest part about that one.
What was the weirdest part?
Ooh, yeah. Oops.
Wow, no one voted for noodle milk. Shocking.
Wait, were you the one that was the virginity
Next
one?
turn is the death turn.
No, that wasn't me.
Vote for that one.
That's Chelsea. Chelsea did the virginity. Chelsea, why do you want Sora's virginity? Just ask
Oh
him.
wow, Chelsea's in the lead now. Ew.
Why do you say
Confirmed,
ew
ew.
to Sora's virginity?
I think it's more just the idea of, in general, talking about that. Probably.
Video site.
I'm gonna BRB. I need to take a quick bio.
This question? What is this question?
I don't think you're meant to know.
Probably not. I'll just answer the question completely honestly. That's fine. And people who get this may know which one mine was. I don't know, and I don't particularly care. And if anyone's curious afterward,
Now
I will
get it.
gladly tell you what I got. And you will probably understand why I am very confused.
Need to kill
Yeah, I know. I want to kill someone as well.
Because the next turn is the turn when the boss does like 50 damage and I have 34 health left.
Oh shit.
That's not great.
The next turn he does. That's 24.
Yeah, it was done first this time.
No, this turn's 24. Next turn is more.
Oh, okay.
And also burn plus. Yeah. Oh no, I guess it's turn after that. I know it's coming.
I'm definitely gonna get canceled for my first answer.
I mean, it is called Get Cancelled the Game, right?
I mean, yeah.
It's survive the internet is basically get canceled the game.
All right, everybody, get ready to cancel.
Alright. I got
Get ready.
this.
You got it?
Once again, there's the very real chance that my answers are obvious. If I don't know what I'm doing, I get... What?
Oh my god.
Who twisted that?
When's the turn that does the...
What happened
What?
to these?
That's very blue.
Opera penguin.
must answer this turn then.
Opera Penguin. Who the f cares about how shitty his name?
Oh.
How to be Justin
I
Bieber?
didn't expect that.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Boss dead.
Also, for any, I will tell you now, a question that I got that I answered I don't know to was, how do you feel about nude beaches?
Yeah, I got a question
Alright.
about Brad Pitt.
They're not my favorite.
Mine was the
Opera
one
Penguin.
that I'm like, if I don't know what to put, I'll probably put.
Oh, Chelsea again and Greg again.
Oh.
There's a folder on this desktop called Inconsistencies in the Blue's Clues universe, and I just realized this.
I love that.
I will say I love the little details in Jackbox more than the game sometimes.
Oh yeah, they're cute.
The motivational
Vacation
posts.
life. I'm so lonely.
Oh.
There's a dolphin.
Yeah, that's Panda. That's just Panda.
You don't have to call me out like that. It's true, but you don't have to call me out.
Yeah, you would have done the same.
I probably would have, yeah.
Bitch.
I meant to myself, not you.
Bitch.
Oh, I don't know how to answer this question, because it's not even when is this,
When in doubt, throw me under the bus, B.
You throw yourself under the bus more than anyone.
I do. That's why I'm
Alright, I'm
recommending
done.
it. It works weirdly well.
okay. Sure, I'll put that.
Gulp.
That is the worst. That
Couldn't find
for
one
me,
mention of
that would make me look insane.
You're happy about it. You're happy.
So, who's down to burn the rich? Oh my god.
Let's go. I know.
That's what I always am.
Alright, now
I know
get
who did
the
that one.
idea.
How I eat as a vegetarian gracefully and with a big head.
I was thinking the same
Yay.
thing.
I got the ritual dagger. Every time I kill people, it does more damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing Cult of the Lamb?
No, I'm playing Slay the Spire. Which still has a very cult-heavy theme.
Wait, I want to burn the rich? I am the rich.
No, Remy, you're not the rich. Your parents are the rich.
Yeah.
My parents aren't the rich, but my dad keeps sucking up to them because he's convinced that someday if he worships them enough.
I don't really want to burn. Oh, was it you?
Oh wait, Baron's not in here. I thought it was Baron. Alright, it's kind of a 50-50 Greg and Chelsea for roses.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I ain't.
That was mine.
Me.
We got each other, Rose. I love that.
Yeah. Best burn, hell yeah.
Mine was. It's like, what should be a more probable life change for you? Basketball coach and bookstore owner. Well, gee, that's a given answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very, very given answer.
Yay!
Yay,
Now,
Chelsea.
blather out.
Oh, B, you read all those books and couldn't find penis once? Good.
Oh my god.
Wow, you just
Chelsea.
called B out. Maybe
I
she
got
will.
those pity points. Love
No,
that,
I
though.
mean that, like you guys
Really?
said yourselves, she is the least likely to actually say something like that, right?
100%.
Like I called myself out for that. I'm like, if I said that, I would look like I was insane.
I tried to spin it in a positive way, like, you wanted wholesome books. You're the one trying to make this like me dissing her. Hi, Sarge.
Hi, Sarge.
Hey.
You must be playing one of the weirdest games for me to be
I am
playing
gonna
on
drag us all
Jackbox.
back to lobby 1, okay?
Okay.
I'm headed out, so talk to you
We
later.
can't really stream in lobby 1 if we're playing a different game.
Wait, oh, okay. Oh, you can't?
It's a locked channel.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, you can send me up there and I can try, but I haven't been able to do it with other lock channels.
No, that's fine.
We could
Bye,
have that
Greg.
there's
Bye.
the hangout that we can go to.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the hangout section.
Okay, alright.
Oh, kitty's gone. Where'd kitty go?
Oh, Sergeant.
Hi, Glitcher.
I think I'm gone.
Yeah, I think I'm dead.
Hi, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Also, my sister and I cleaned up my desk yesterday.
Oh, nice.
So it looks like it's all like clean except for like one little spot, but it's like nice and clean, and she like wiped it down and everything too. So it's like neat and it looks clean.
I just finished up my game pad if you want to start it up.
Yeah. I was watching the score every so often.
Yeah, sadly.
What are you guys
we
doing?
lost.
Playing Valor?
Yeah.
I'm streaming in Discord if anyone wants to watch. I don't think anyone here is super into Valor though, but like.
I'm gonna watch it just so I can see how the hell you play this game because it is confusing.
Damn it.
You play this game in like 12 different ways that it shouldn't be, but it works like 2% of the time.
Oh, come on, I've had better skill than that at this point. Not much better, but better.
2%.
Baron, there's an overlay I just put in the text chat if you want it.
That looks
Beautiful.
so weird. That's not even the right
Oh, in
order
the Hangout
that the
text
characters
chat?
are put in.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, I can see that this
alphabetical
time.
for who you have unlocked, and then alphabetical for who you have locked.
I'll look into this after stream.
Huh.
So Brim, Cypher, Deadlock, Gecko,
Yeah.
notice they're in alphabetical order.
Oh, wait, I could just do this now, can't I?
For me, it's Astra, Breach.
Well, yeah, because you
Grim,
have everyone
Sci-
the Game Pass or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Hello.
Once I have everyone, I'll
hungry,
have the
aren't
exact
you?
same ordering.
Yeah, Euro is at the very end.
Yeah.
Viper and Euro are the two last ones.
Yeah.
Don't I have one, actually?
Alright, there we go.
Toilet paper, toilet paper.
Who do I get next? I think I get Neon, then Fade, then Raze.
Yeah.
I would actually say Raze first.
I just want the different play styles at this point.
Alright.
Neon is such a
Neon,
unique
Neon
play
is
style.
too different from what you would do. It's too different.
Here's the thing, I already have been learning to surrender stealthiness for trying to get effective with, like,
But
rat-like
it's not.
kills, right? So,
There we go.
I'm already getting somewhat used to it. I do need
Yeah,
to get
no.
better at it, but...
No, but hers is entirely different.
I'm away.
Alright, guys, we're starting the game.
Hey Panda, do you want to head down to Cozy so we don't interrupt? Yes, they
Oh,
are.
this one was fun.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one is fun.
And I was
And
actually
then
like not horrible at it.
I think my favorite game of all time.
Alright, there we go, I got it. Oh, shit. Oh, it's fine. Okay.
I think that's it.
Is just the 4 of us?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, Chelsea, I'm gonna send you something.
You got a
We
what?
gonna be I'm gonna send you something because we're gonna be friendies.
Okay.
Alright.
Aw.
Everybody's in.
Take care. I already got to the rules after this game.
Mm-hmm.
I need to focus.
Yes.
Good news. Kitten has been fed.
Ooh, good.
Oof.
My other favorite game on here is Fibbage, and that's about you. And
Play that one.
And I like role models. Role models is really fun too.
Alright, well, we can keep playing.
Yeah. And don't need that many people either
Yeah, no.
for those games. Okay, please give me one I know. Please give me one I know.
Alrighty. Okay. Oh, I should
What?
take this.
Oh, this will be. It'll be like I know who. Okay, I'm gonna do a person.
Uh-oh.
I know
Mine's
who
gonna
it
be
is.
So good for this group.
I get it.
Okay.
Right now. That's a... Never mind.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do that.
Yes, no.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep beep, I'm a sheep.
Are you though?
Oh my god, be your
Oh, I'm
sacrifice.
first.
Snecko,
Yes, I
guys,
am sheep.
it's
I'm
Snecko.
They're
Honest human. What? Aw.
Yeah, whoops.
That kind of works.
Could have been a dead, but well.
None of these work.
Are famous for a trial. Did you just put the woman from SVU?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know who to put. This
You
is me
spelled
just.
Michael.
Okay.
You spelled Michael wrong, hon.
I will be
Oops.
honest. This is me just getting this through so I can pick something else.
Or nothing like Michael Jackson.
Who's the one the Bronco guy? I forget the guy's name.
I need like a better. There. Okay, that's something I can get. None of these work. I can't make this anything. There.
What?
So once again, this is. I'm trying something. This isn't that great, but it's better than anything else.
A fictional person, O.J. Simpson? What?
Not exactly, but that was the only thing I could do to get you guys to go. It's not a real person.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't.
Judge Judy's a real person.
Okay, none of
Is
these
she,
none of
though?
these options are great.
The fiction
None of the
daddy.
nothing
Is she
I had
really?
was great.
Where was it?
Was Atticus Finch?
Oh god, you didn't have anything.
I had nothing good. I was trying. Look, I was trying.
You were
Yeah.
trying.
It wasn't my fault. I didn't have anything good.
Yeah.
Poor thing. Oh, there you go, Sarge.
I had 2 prompts that got anything close to trying to be like point you guys to be fictional.
The storyboard.
Boring wisdom family. What?
Damn.
And a good thing. Huh?
Oh.
Whoa, a first class academy. I don't even know what that is, so,
Very good counter relic.
Actually, there's a musical music. It's not like Twilight, but has the same vibe as Vampire Academy. Okay. This
Speak so fast.
What? That's not how you spell it. I spelled it wrong.
You did spell it wrong.
I don't know how to spell it though.
I definitely. Yeah.
Also,
no.
Adam's Family is 2Ds. Bigger budget than High School Musical.
Bigger than High School Musical? What's bigger than High School Musical?
Dracula? I don't know. It's positive protagonist.
Game of Thrones has no positivity. Don't write that, Remy.
Game of Thrones has positivity. They just killed him in round. They just killed him in the first season.
What's that? What's that British?
I don't know. It has the same vibe as High School Musical, though. I don't know. High School. Whoa, a musical academy. I don't know.
What?
What's that British musical?
It's
British.
Not British.
What is it?
What was it? School of Rock. Oh. What we were, because it was same vibe as Vampire Academy. I was just kind of.
Academy. That's what they're in an academy, like a private academy.
Yeah, we blew it.
Thing. It's a colorful, cruel commerce. Made of the shape construction. I did have this thing. I did have that as one of my options. It's kind of similar to life.
Oh.
Popular. Why my mind just goes to Wicked. So don't think that's right. It's more specific than board game. Okay, so it's a board game of some sort. It's kind of similar to the game of life. I don't know. I don't know board games is the thing. What's the herd? A farm game.
Can't have them at all.
Farmville? I got yeah.
Oh,
Damn it.
Catan!
Okay.
Thank you.
Dang it.
Yeah,
I
did you
played
like
that
my
game.
colorful cruel commerce?
Yes, I did.
Nice, hell yeah!
I don't even play that game, but I know it's really popular though.
I haven't played that in ages. I have the regular game on Steam.
You gotta get Tabletop Sim.
Well, Friday.
When
Yay!
you getting your
$9.90.
laptop?
Yep, $9.99 on Steam.
Yeah. Alright, let's Chelsea describe.
Soft circle thing.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't really want to write anything else.
Oh, damn it! I should have done that.
Oh god.
Is it a circle? I don't know.
That's a toupee.
Wheel. I don't know. Hula hoop. Why?
Talk about. Oh. I don't know.
Oh, really? What's the list?
Oh my god.
Oh!
Man, is that one word or two words? I already just put. Hi. That's it, 2 words? Is it 2 words?
Let's go.
Crunchy!
God. Dude, the guy got it. What the hell?
Let's go.
Nice job.
GG.
Points only matter if
Points
you
only
let
matter
them.
if you let them.
Which means they matter.
Oh, yeah.
No. Round 2. Alright.
Should I do an easy one?
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Try to like the prompt.
Okay, I can do this. I can do that.
We're doing that.
I'm gonna do an
I
easy
got
one.
I went through the new. I had to cycle new prompts.
Yeehaw.
Alright, I like mine a lot.
Me too.
Yeehaw.
Okay, I can do something with this.
Bing bong.
Ding bong, ding bong.
Apparently, Chelsea is having issues.
Ooh.
Chelsea, no!
Issues suck.
Ouch.
Okay, here we go.
You do it, Chelsea?
Peaceful, positive, power human, superhero of some sort. This is not a specific guess. And a cold lady.
Cold lady.
Dang it.
Oh my god!
That's gonna be a glitcher.
Stop said.
What?
Yeah, I'm actually glad I got that really quickly. That was also use a positive power human and a cold lady. That's how I describe first.
Alright, let's go.
Place.
It's a place.
It's a big shiny structure. I think I spelled it wrong, but
Oh my god, I am.
you have bad words.
Yeah.
It's not a structure, Chelsea.
It's a shiny star.
Big shiny structure.
Alright, I guess I'll put that.
The lighthouse.
Let's go.
Oh, Empire State Building?
job.
How?
I just got.
Oh, damn it.
Let's go.
Nice job.
What is that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And trophy this is fun.
Oh, this is mine. Okay, I need to actually like pay attention to what I'm doing. Fine, I'll do that, I guess. It's not even really a protagonist. But it's fine.
A happy protagonist. Nothing like Game of Thrones. Oh god, what is that movie called?
Alright. I could do more runs, but it's midnight. I still have to work 2 more days, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you, everybody, for joining. It's always a pleasure. I think we know who we got to raid. Gonna raid Rose, the host of the Among Us lobby today. Go thank her very much for hosting. Schedule. Thursday is still KOTOR, so tomorrow's still KOTOR, that isn't changing. And then Saturday, either Into the Breach or Europa or both, gotta figure that out and schedule it. But if it's Europa, it might be multiplayer with some people, some training stuff. Gotta contact, see who's available. But otherwise, it'll just be more on Into the Breach. And then we'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you everybody for joining. It is always a pleasure. And I will see you another time. Later.